wanted to work out, and I met him up here at about 9 o'clock in the morning in the summer, and he said he wanted to shoot, and I said, we're just going to go really slow. He could barely go from one elbow to the other. We did it for about 2 minutes. His goal was to do it for about a half hour. After 2 minutes, we had a bag of ice on his neck sitting right over here. And it was just gut-wrenching to watch this kid be crippled by this illness, and right while he's in the prime of his career, and you know, to fight the way that he has to get back. And he's been such an impact for us. I'm so happy for, Mr. Renee said a minute ago, he was so happy that we were able to get a season, which is absolutely right, and it couldn't be more, apropos than for Jaden McKinstry.
A guy like Brady Lichtenberg, we've talked about athletes in the past, Eddie Zemke, Mickey Cassidy, and all the time I've been at St. John's, they've always been up there as far as the top two all-around athletes at St. John's. Where would you rate Brady Lichtenberg?
Well, I mean, I don't know about rating. There's been some awfully good ones walk these hallways, but what I know is if I'm picking a team, I'm picking Brady Lichtenberg first every single time, regardless of what I'm playing. And there's a couple reasons for that. One is he is a competitor beyond anything that you usually see. A guy like him comes around once in a million. An open gym in July, a meaningless drill on a Monday when we don't play till Friday. Everything matters to him. It matters to him that he wins, that his team wins, and that he and everyone involved with him is giving their absolute best effort. Brady Lichtenberg is someone that I consider myself very lucky to have played a small role in his life.
Doug, we appreciate you stopping by. Enjoy the senior night, and we'll talk to you after the game. We're about 12 minutes from tip-off here between the Titans and the Eagles. You're listening to Tide Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
This is the best graduation party I've ever been to. I'm jealous. You've got it all. Cotton candy machine, chocolate fountain, pig roaster, slushy machine, and you've even got your own hot dog cart. Wow.
It's easier than you think. When I throw a party, I always use Great Lakes Rental. They have all the unique items I need to make my party one people will remember for years. Just go to GreatLakesRents.com.
Great Lakes Rental. Check them out online or stop by their new location in Perrysburg or their Alexis Road location.
Have you been to La Petite Gourmet? If not, it's time to give them a try. La Petite Gourmet is Mommy's freshest alternative for carry-out and catering. Located on Weatherfield Court in Maumee, La Petite Gourmet offers signature sandwiches and wraps, a variety of salads, and soup du jour, all prepared fresh to order. Open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. For carry-out orders, call 419-866-6343. See the complete menu online at LaPetiteGourmet.com. La Petite Gourmet, located at 6546 Weatherfield Court in Maumee.
With locations in Toledo, Bowling Green, and Oregon, Associated Eye Care offers eye care for the whole family. Specialty eye care, including cornea, glaucoma, neuro, and pediatrics. Associated Eye Care is a full-service optical center, providing designer and budget-friendly frames, contacts, and their own lab. They have experienced opticians who provide personalized customer service, including comprehensive ophthalmology and optometry, cataract surgery, and they accept most insurance. New patients are welcome at all locations. Learn more at ToledoIMD.com.
St. John's Jesuit High School and Academy is Northwest Ohio's premier Catholic Jesuit school for young men in grades 6 through 12.
Whether in the classroom, in competition, on the stage, or in the community, a Jesuit education empowers students to their fullest potential to learn, to lead, and to love.
Find out what sent St. John's Jesuit apart. Be a Titan for a day. Call the Office of Admissions at 419-720-0757.
We are St. John's Jesuit.
Students form daily to be men for others.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. The Titans are home on senior night, hosting the Clay Eagles. Eagles coming in 4-10 overall, 2-4 in the conference. Of course, your Titans are now 12-4 overall, 5-1 in the conference. Right now, tied at the top with one loss with Finley and Lima Senior. A win today against the Clay Eagles. They will get a co-championship in the track. I'm Gary Sensenstein with Bob Ronay. Big John Malkowski handling the numbers. Citadel working the board back at the Wolf pregame show brought to you by Homewood Suites, Country Inn and Suites in Fairfield by Marriott with free hot breakfast daily. Indoor pools and spacious guest rooms. You can count on us for a great stay every time. As usual, the keys to the game brought to you by Associated Eye Care and, of course, Bob with the top five.
Well, number one key is understand who we're playing tonight and what it's all about. It's for a share of the track championship. And I know we had a great win last night. Let's come in prepared, be ready to play hard, finish the job that we set out to do, get that track championship. 2, this is a team that likes to really they're going to shoot it. They're going to go inside. They got a big guy that if he gets going, he's not a bad player out there. So you got to do a real good job against the big man and make sure you know where he is. And we're talking about Wackenfield, number 34. Take him off the block, make him do what he doesn't want to do, and that is force him to play outside, not be inside and be enforced inside. 3rd, hey, we've been talking about this all year. We're going to continue it. Smart decisions out there. Good decisions. We were tremendous last year in our court awareness and what we were doing. Let's make sure we continue that again tonight. 4th, and again, another thing we've talked about all year again, shot selection. Last night again, in fact, when it came to shot selection and handling the basketball, those were 2 things that it was the best all year round. And we want to see that continue by having great shot opportunities. We knew who our 3-point shooters were. We got them to them. We know who our drivers were. They were driving. Continue to do that. Don't do something that we can't do. Make sure we have good shot selection. Don't be, we talked about last night, Lyman is the type of team that makes you think you're open or you want, for you to take this shot, you look like it's a good shot, but in fact, it's a bad shot. We are great at not doing that. Just because we're not playing Lyman tonight, let's not change that tactic. Great shot selection. And last but not least, it's senior night. Let's have fun. This is a great group of kids. They deserve it. What they've had to go through, them and the coaching staff and everything to have a season, something that they'll always remember regardless. We got kids that are going on to play other sports, doing other things after that, but they got a chance to play. Let them have fun. I want them to have fun tonight. And having fun is this where, it means more than anything because this is a special group of kids that only comes around once in a while.
7 minutes from tip-off here between the Titans and the Eagles. Senior night at the Titan Dome at Ed Huncho Court. We'll talk more about it when we come back. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
Due to this unprecedented time, Taylor Kia is offering their biggest deals ever. We'll do everything we can to get you into a nicer, newer vehicle at a payment you can afford. Plus, we'll pay off your current lease or loan. Right now, drive away in a brand new Kia with 0 down, 0% financing for up to 75 months, and make no payments till 2021. Credit approval has never been so fast and easy. Just go to TaylorAuto.com and click our pre-approval banner. Plus, Taylor Kia is following all CDC guidelines and is now offering store to your door delivery. Shop any one of our 3 locations.
I'm Steve Taylor, and I want to see you in a Kia.
St. John's High.
Find out what it's like to walk the halls as a student at St. John's Jesuit by joining us as a Titan for a day. Attend classes, talk with students and faculty, and learn the advantages of a Jesuit education. Contact the SJJ Admissions Office at 419-865-5743 or admissions at sjjtitans.org.
Guide us onward, alma mater, hail the blue and gold.
This is Sean Savage, SJJ Class of 88. Friday Night Lights is more appreciated this year than ever. For 6 months, fields and tracks have been empty and stadiums, arenas silent. Now a glimmer of hope. Players on the field competing and coaches molding futures. The tradition continues. Perspective has been delivered to all of us in 2020. Let's pray for everyone suffering in this pandemic. Let's also pray for the health of both teams competing tonight. St. John Berkman, pray for us. St. Ignatius Loyola, pray for us. Hail the blue and gold.
Hey, Titan fans, when you're following your team on the road, choose the Titan Preferred Hotel Group in Maumee with free hot breakfast daily, indoor pools, and spacious guest rooms. You can count on us for a successful stay every time. Homewood Suites, Country Inn and Suites, and Fairfield by Marriott are proud to partner with St. John's Jesuit High School to offer an exclusive fan rate. Call one of the preferred hotels directly today and mention the St. John's Jesuit High School rate to receive your discount. And go Titans.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. It's senior night here at the Titan Dome at Ed Huncho Court as your St. John's Jesuit Titans host the Clay Eagles. Clay coming in with a 4-10 overall, marked 2-4 in the track. Just knocked off Central Catholic the other day, 43-38. Of course, your Titans came up with a huge win down at Lima last night, 63-41. They're now 12-4 overall. Of course, they're now 5-1 in the track. Finley, Lima Senior, their seasons are over. They have one loss. St. John's needs to knock off Clay today to get themselves a co-championship with the ball teams. I'm Gary Sensenstein with Bob Brunet, Big John Malkowski handling the numbers. Sid Sador. Sidor? I don't know. Sid Sadell working aboard back at the Wolf. Right now, of course, our athletic director, Bob Ronay, is right now on the baseline getting ready to honor the 6 seniors and, of course, the 7th senior, Ben Donachie, the trainer. In fact, he's being introduced right now. Ben meeting his parents about the free throw line. Of course, Ben Donachie, a great goaltender for the St. John's Jesuit Titans this year. And again, talk a little bit about the seniors.
Oh, this has been a great class of seniors. I mean, these guys have, gone through some adversity. Brady played as a freshman on that last regional final team that we had. But the rest of these guys have kind of come up. A couple of them, Jaden and Shane, transferred in their sophomore years, so they weren't here as freshmen. But the rest of these guys have put in at least 4 years on the St. John's basketball team, and put in all the work and stuff, gone through the coaching transition and everything. Just a great group of guys, and 3 of them are going on. At least 3 of them are going on to play sports at the next level. So we'll see what happens. But all these guys have bright futures.
Shane Garcia, the 2nd senior, introduced. And of course, I think one of my favorite moments from Shane Garcia was that tournament we played down in Miami at Berlin Jesuit, when he hit those 4 free throws at the end of the game.
Yeah, putting us over the century mark for the first time in a long time. That was even in a running clock. I remember
exactly.
You were down there. I was listening, sitting at home, and that was a pretty cool ending to a game down there.
And, of course, the 3rd senior being introduced, Brady Lichtenberg, of course, as you know, an outstanding quarterback for the Titans, headed to the University of Cincinnati next year. But, again, he's actually had a great basketball career here as well.
Yeah, 3-year starter. Freshman year he was kind of the 6th man off the bench. He'd been great. If he wasn't such a good quarterback, he'd probably be going to college to play basketball. So one of the better athletes we've had at St. John's.
Jaden McKinstry, the next senior being introduced, gives his mom a big hug there at the free throw line. Again, we've really covered this Jaden McKinstry story a lot. We talked to Coach Whiteman in the pregame about it, but Jaden and his family just feeling as lucky as anyone to be here today.
Yeah, absolutely. Jaden's story has been covered all over, even kind of gone nationwide. So it's nice to see him have such the impact that he's had this year, and then going to BG to play football next year. And we'll see. He could turn into big things down there in BG.
Andrew Miller, the next senior being introduced, number 22 for us. And again, Andrew Miller gets limited playing time, but boy, when he's on the floor, he makes the most of it.
Yeah, like we talked about, 6 games. The other day he was in the game for 6 minutes, but he had 4 rebounds and 2 of them were offensive. And when he's out there, you get 100% all the time. You know you're going to get that. And I know Coach Schoen loves guys like that. And there's always a place on the team for a guy who may not be a big scorer, but always has the gifts and the will to go out there and do it.
The next guy, you just heard him over the PA, John Abeto. And, of course, John Abeto probably had the dunk of the year for us.
Yeah, John took that one at half court, and he knew we talked to him after the game. He said he knew he was dunking it as soon as he got the steal at midcourt. There was no stopping him in his mind, but John's also a high jumper on the track team, and he showed it off on that play, that dunk that he had.
Last but not least, Thomas Zyrus just got a hug from Coach Schoen here along the sidelines. Thomas Zyrus, of course, the young man came here. He never expected to play football. Winds up playing football. Now he's going to University of Toledo as a wide receiver. But boy, one of the best all-around athletes we've had here at St. John's.
Yeah, absolutely. Thomas came here thinking he was a basketball player. Had to be talked into playing by Brady's dad. Talked him into playing football as a freshman. And we remember, Gary, you and I sat at freshman football games when Thomas was out there, and you could just see the magic when he got the ball in his hands. And he proved that on the varsity team for the last 3 years, and going to UT to be a wide receiver. And I'm sure we'll hear big things from him for the next 4 years, too.
Well, good luck to all of our seniors. We're proud of all of them. Shane Garcia, Brady Lichtenberg, John Abeto, Ben Donachie, Andrew Miller, Jaden McKinstry, and Thomas Zyrus. We enjoyed your 4 years here, fellas. Enjoy your senior night here as well. We'll come back and talk more about the basketball game when we come back here. Listen to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
UT Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, proud sponsors of St. John's Athletics. They strive to relieve pain and improve function so their patients can safely return to sports and activities of daily living. UTMC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, 1000 Regency Court, Suite 212, at the corner of Lasky and Talmadge. There you'll find primary and specialty physicians, x-ray and physical therapy professionals specializing in sports medicine. Find out more by calling 567-661-0328 and go Titans.
Midland Title is a proud sponsor of St. John's Jesuit Athletics. Midland Title is a locally owned and operated business that prides itself on giving back to the community. Midland Title team members are active volunteers, working with organizations such as the Boys and Girls Club, Victory Center, Junior League of Toledo, and the Ronald McDonald House. Midland Title partners Neil Mahoney and Don Muhort are both proud 1983 St. John's Jesuit graduates. Remember, it's your choice, so choose Midland Title for your title and escrow needs. 419-255-0126.
This is the best graduation party I've ever been to. I'm jealous. You've got it all. Cotton candy machine, chocolate fountain, pig roaster, slushy machine, and you've even got your own hot dog cart. Wow.
It's easier than you think. When I throw a party, I always use Great Lakes Rental. They have all the unique items I need to make my party one people will remember for years. Just go to GreatLakesRents.com.
Great Lakes Rental. Check them out online or stop by their new location in Perrysburg or their Alexis Road location.
Have you been to Le Petit Gourmet? If not, it's time to give them a try. Le Petit Gourmet is Mommy's freshest alternative for carry-out and catering. Located on Weatherfield Court in Maumee, Le Petit Gourmet offers signature sandwiches and wraps, a variety of salads, and soup du jour, all prepared fresh to order. Open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. For carry-out orders, call 419-866-6343. See the complete menu online at LaPetitGourmet.com. Le Petit Gourmet, located at 6546 Weatherfield Court in Maumee.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7. The Wolf Senior Night is complete. We just honored the guys just moments ago. And, of course, your Titans are getting ready for a basketball game with the Clay Eagles. Clay coming in 4-10 overall, 2-4 in the track. They actually won their last two track games. Knocked off Central the other day, 43-38. Titans coming in 12-4 overall. They are 5-1 in the conference. I'm Gary Sensenstein with Bob Ronay, Big John Melkowski handling the numbers. Sid Siddell working the board back at the Wolf. Pregame show brought to you by Homewood Suites, Country Inn and Suites in Fairfield by Marriott. Hey, Titan fans, when you're following your team on the road, choose the Titan Preferred Hotel Group in Toledo and Maumee. And, of course, the presenting sponsor of all St. John's Jesuit game broadcasts, it's Taylor Auto. Steve Taylor from the Taylor Automotive family wants to wish all the SJJ players, coaches, and their families all the best in this very different season. You've already shown your grit and mettle by just making it to the court. All the best from the Taylor Automotive family. And again, a reminder, the Academy of St. John's Jesuit will host an open house on Saturday, February 27th from noon to 3 p.m. Register at sjjtitans.org as space is limited. Tour times are staggered. Questions can be directed to the Office of Admissions at 419-720-0757 and go Titans. And now Bob's AD duties are done on the floor, but now his AD duties continue as he tells us about hockey and swimming.
Well, we start off with hockey tonight this evening at 5 o'clock. They're at Tamo for their first postseason game against Findlay as the postseason is upon us. So good luck to our Titan hockey players. Coach Strum has really done a good job. Again, all our winter coaches, Gary, have done a fantastic job. I just want to give a shout out to all the coaches and their staff. Outstanding job under the circumstances that we've had to go through this winter season with the pandemic and everything. Swimming, no results yet. We hope to have them. Lori said that she's hoping to have the final stuff. Hopefully today is they're out there now, but she won't know for sure who qualifies or not officially till tomorrow afternoon, probably tomorrow evening at this time. And, of course, wrestling, they start sectionals a week from today at, I think it's Midview High School, where us and Fremont are the only two teams from this area
really
go up there.
Okay.
But believe it or not, doing a little investigation, it's actually not bad for us. It's not as strong as the sectional will be up here at Perrysburg. You have Lorraine Catholic. It's probably the strongest one, but some of the other heavyweights are down this year, so we actually have a good shot at getting some kids out.
Only two other track basketball games being played today. Central Catholic will meet Whitmer later today at 4 o'clock. And, of course, the big one down in Lima. I tell you what, Lima, back-to-back, they play us on Friday night. They have to host Lima Shawnee tonight.
Yeah, and, it's a good game. Lima Chamonix is one of the top teams in Division II and everything. After last night, I'm sure Coach Simpson wants to get right back on the court again. I don't think he expected that. But it is what it is. It was a great win for us. They're playing a great team tonight. We'll see what happens.
It's interesting because I tell you what, the Lima News actually wrote a good column on us on that game last night.
Well, it's about time someone really wrote a good news about us for once in a while, because this team is a lot better than a lot of people give us credit for, especially from the media.
We are moments away from the prayer and the national anthem from here to Titan Nova Ed Huncho Court. It's senior night for these guys, 6 seniors, including a 7 senior, Ben Donachie, the soccer player. We'll talk more about it when we come back. We'll take about a 4-minute break as usual, Sid, and come back and get this thing started. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
With locations in Toledo, Bowling Green, and Oregon, Associated Eye Care offers eye care for the whole family. Specialty eye care, including cornea, glaucoma, neuro, and pediatrics. Associated Eye Care is a full-service optical center, providing designer and budget-friendly frames, contacts, and their own lab. They have experienced opticians who provide personalized customer service, including comprehensive ophthalmology and optometry, cataract surgery, and they accept most insurance. New patients are welcome at all locations. Learn more at ToledoIMD.com.
St. John's Jesuit High School and Academy is Northwest Ohio's premier Catholic Jesuit school for young men in grades 6 through 12.
Whether in the classroom, in competition, on the stage, or in the community, a Jesuit education empowers students to their fullest potential to learn, to lead, and to love.
Find out what sent St. John's Jesuit apart. Be a Titan for a day. Call the Office of Admissions at 419-720-0757.
We are St. John's Jesuit.
Students form daily to be men for others.
Due to this unprecedented time, Taylor Kia is offering their biggest deals ever. We'll do everything we can to get you into a nicer, newer vehicle at a payment you can afford. Plus, we'll pay off your current lease or loan. Right now, drive away in a brand new Kia with 0 down, 0% financing for up to 75 months, and make no payments till 2021. Credit approval has never been so fast and easy. Just go to TaylorAuto.com and click our pre-approval banner. Plus, Taylor Kia is following all CDC guidelines and is now offering store-to-your-door delivery. Shop any one of our 3 locations.
I'm Steve Taylor, and I want to see you in a Kia.
This is Sean Savage, SJJ Class of 88. Friday Night Lights is more appreciated this year than ever. For 6 months, fields and tracks have been empty and stadiums, arenas silent. Now a glimmer of hope. Players on the field competing and coaches molding futures. The tradition continues. Perspective has been delivered to all of us in 2020. Let's pray for everyone suffering in this pandemic. Let's also pray for the health of both teams competing tonight. St. John Berkman, pray for us. St. Ignatius Loyola, pray for us. Hail the blue and gold.
Hey, Titan fans, when you're following your team on the road, choose the Titan Preferred Hotel Group in Maumee with free hot breakfast daily, indoor pools, and spacious guest rooms. You can count on us for a successful stay every time. Homewood Suites, Country Inn and Suites, and Fairfield by Marriott are proud to partner with St. John's Jesuit High School to offer an exclusive fan rate. Call one of the preferred hotels directly today and mention the St. John's Jesuit High School rate to receive your discount. And go Titans!
UT Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, proud sponsors of St. John's Athletics. They strive to relieve pain and improve function so their patients can safely return to sports and activities of daily living. UTMC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, 1000 Regency Court, Suite 212, at the corner of Lasky and Talmadge. There you'll find primary and specialty physicians, x-ray and physical therapy professionals specializing in sports medicine. Find out more by calling 567-661-0328 and go Titans.
It's time for St. John's High School Athletics on your home for Titan Sports, 107.7 The Wolf. Presented by St. John's High School and Academy and Taylor Kia. Also sponsored by La Petite Gourmet, Great Lakes Rental and Equipment, Associated Eye Care, Ambridge Hospitality, Savage & Associates, Midland Title Toledo, and the University of Toledo Medical Center.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. It's senior night, and of course, it's track title night. On the end of this day, these 6 seniors could be celebrating a co-championship in the track with Findlay and Lima Senior, but they still need to knock off Clay. Eagles coming in 4-10 overall, 2-4 in the conference. Knocked off Central Catholic the other day, 43-38. Of course, your Titans coming off a huge win against the Lima Senior Spartans, 63-41. Titans 12-4 overall, 5-1 in the track. I'm Gary Sensenstein along with Bob Ronay, Big John Malkowski handle the numbers. Sid Siddell at the Wolf. And of course, Clay Eagles showing up in their road uniforms, green with gold numerals. Of course, your St. John's Jesuit Titans wearing their home white with blue numerals. St. John's Jesuit starters, Thomas Cyrus, Shane Garcia, C.J. Hornbeek, Jade McKinstry, and Brady Lichtenberg. C.J. Hornbeek just getting introduced as we speak. Again, had a big night down at Lima. He actually led the Titans in scoring with Brady Lichtenberg with 16 points.
I gotta tell you, it was a great night. We had four players in double figures again, and you couldn't ask for a better game last night. Both offensively and defensively, we just did a fantastic job in all aspects of the game. Great play from our bench play from Andrew Miller, Kennedy Vaughn in particular. Kennedy was co-player of the game with Brady last night, scored a career high, I believe it was 15 points. Fantastic game. Now, again, will there be a letdown tonight? Obviously, our kids are playing for something very special. They're playing for a share of the title of the track championship. So we win tonight. It's a three-way tie between ourselves, Lima, and Findlay. I don't think there's going to be a letdown tonight. It's senior day, and plus when you put that trophy, they want to be able to cut down the nets after this game tonight. Can't do that unless you beat Clay.
The thing is, it might be one of those things where they're over-emotional before tip-off.
We'll see. We'll know in the first couple of minutes.
Hagdahl, Cyrus on the tip. Clay Eagles end up with the basketball. It's in the hands of Willard. Willard with Hornbeek on him. Finally crosses half court, hands it over to Spears. Spears on that right side with Garcia. Spears takes it baseline, brings it right back up top. Spears again still has a basketball, lobs it inside to Wagenfeld. Wagenfeld kind of caught deep, loses control of the basketball. McKinstry all over him, and Wagenfeld, the turnover, ball belongs to the Titans.
And again, great defense. That's a great sign right there. Make the big guy really have to work, get him out of his comfort zone.
Just underway here at the Titan Dome at Heinzel Court. Hornbeek with the basketball again. Titans moving right to left on your smartphone from here at the Titan Dome at Heinzel Court. Hornbeek deep left baseline to McKinstry. Jaden McKinstry's first three of the game is off the mark. Backside rebound, Shane Garcia. Back to Brady Lichtenberg. To Shane. Shane tries a three from the other baseline. No good. There's McKinstry with the rebound and the putback. And how about that? A couple of shots, a couple of offensive boards. Jaden with the finish inside.
I tell you, this last 4 or 5 games, Jaden has really come into himself.
Wagenfeld trying to back down McKinstry. Off the mark again. Rebound Garcia, hands it to Brady. Quickly across half court. Brady's going to try to three. Off the front of the rim, no good. But again, Hornbeek is there for the board. That's 3 offensive boards already, but he loses control of the basketball, ends up in the hands of Hagdahl. Hagdahl quickly down the floor, off glass, no good. Tipped away in the hands of McKinstry. Cyrus quickly up the floor. Hornbeek on that baseline to Cyrus. Tries a three from the left side. Angle, Cyrus with the three. 5-0 Titans.
Good shot by Thomas. He's been doing that. He's been very comfortable out there offensively this year.
Hagdahl, top of the key with Cyrus on him. They drop it down low. Bring it back up top to Calkins. Back over to Woolard. Woolard on that wing to Calkins. Calkins tries to take Hornbeek inside. Gets him inside. And again, Calkins with a good layup right there for Clay. 5-2 early on for the Titans, coming up on the 6-minute mark. Shane Garcia drops it down low to Cyrus on the baseline. Back up top to Brady. Another three for Lichtenberg. In and out, no good. There's McKinstry is there, but Wagenfeld comes up with the rebound. Calkins quickly up the floor for Clay. Gets cut off by Brady. Back over to Wagenfeld. Drops it down low to Hagdahl. Hagdahl inside. The little floater over Cyrus cuts the Titan lead to 5-4.
Nice little high-low motion that time by Clay.
Hornbeek with the basketball. Gives it over to Brady on the wing. Lobs it over to Hornbeek again. Hornbeek in the paint to Cyrus to Brady. Garcia is going to try another three from that far side. In and out, no good. Rebound comes off to Woolard.
Clay that time was in a 1-3-1.
Calkins drives it inside, takes it in on Brady. It's caught midair, ends up in the hands of Spears. Spears with Garcia on him. He drives it inside, tries to throw the floater on the inside. And they're going to call the blocking foul on McKinstry. Spears will go to the line for 2 for the Clay Eagles. I want to thank UTMC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, proud sponsor of St. John's Athletics. They also provide bump clinics every Saturday morning throughout the high school basketball season to evaluate Friday night injuries. Find out more by calling 567-661-0328 and go Titans. First free throw is up by Spears. The back of the rim bounces in the air and it falls, and we are tied at 5.
You know, this Clay group is probably the most talented, least talented group I've seen since I've been here at St. John's the last 10 years. They got a good big man. They got guards who can push the ball up and down the court. So, again, and right now they're in a 1-3-1.
Brady Lichtenberg drops it down to that baseline to Cyrus. Cyrus getting double teamed. Got to watch himself. He gets it inside to Brady. Brady off glass and actually gets rejected by Wagenfeld on the inside.
Yeah, I tell you, Wagenfeld, he's a big kid, 6'8",
Yes,
and he's not skinny. He's got some meat on those bones.
Hornbeek will inbound on the baseline for the Titans. 4:56 mark first quarter. We're tied at 5. One team foul on the Titans. That's on Jaden McKinstry. None right now on Clay. Hornbeek on that far side on the baseline. Brings it right back up top again. CJ will restart the offense because it gets Cyrus. Thomas another 3. Again, off the mark. Right now kind of settling for 3s at the start of this game. Hagdahl quickly up the floor. Hagdahl off glass, no good. Rebound, Andrew Miller hands it to Hornbeek. Hornbeek crosses half court for the Titans. Again, in the inside to Cyrus. Gets tipped away, ends up in the hands of Calkins. Calkins going to try to take it coast to coast. Calkins tries to throw up a fadeaway, and they're going to nail Brady Lichtenberg with the foul. So Calkins will go to the line for 2. Want to thank Midland Title, proud sponsor of St. John's Athletics, locally owned and operated. They pride themselves in giving back to the community. Team members are active volunteers, working with organizations such as the Boys and Girls Club, Victory Center, Junior League of Toledo, and the Ronald McDonald House. Midland Title partners are Neil Mahoney and Don Muhort, both proud 1983 St. John's Jesuit graduates. Remember, it's your choice, so choose Midland Title for your title and escrow needs. 419-255-0126. How many threes have we taken already, Big John?
We are 1 for 7.
1 for 7 at the 4:23 mark of the first quarter. Second free throw is good. Titans now trail this one 6-5. Kennedy Vaughn now on the lineup for the Titans. Vaughn, Cyrus, Brady, Andrew Miller, C.J. Hornbeek. C.J. Hornbeek on that baseline brings it right back up top to Cyrus. Cyrus in the paint to Hornbeek. Another 3 from that left side. Again, off the mark. Now Titans are now 1 of 8 from three-point. Again, another long rebound to the Titans. Cyrus, he's in the paint, backs off a little bit. Inside to Andrew Miller, just kind of threw that one away. Andrew was kind of leaning. Another turnover for the Titans. They drop it inside to Hagdahl. In the paint, gives it up top to Calkins. Calkins again, trying to bring it inside to Wagenfeld. Andrew Miller comes up with the steal. Nearly saved it, got it out of bounds to Cyrus, but again, good effort by Andrew Miller on the defensive side. 3:41 mark first quarter. Titans trail this one 6-5. They were up 5-2 at one time in this game. This time again, inbounds at the Hagdahl. They're going to call another quick push-off on the Titans. They're going to nail Cyrus with the foul, and Thomas looks confused on that call, John.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it did look like he may have fouled him, but he doesn't think so.
3 team fouls now on the Titans, 0 on Clay. Calkins will inbound it on the baseline for Clay. Lobs it to Wagenfeld. Wagenfeld still has the ball in his hands with Miller on his backside. Wagenfeld just had it stolen away by McKinstry, and Jaden's got to give the ball to somebody. Ends up in the hands of Miller. Back to Jaden. To Vaughn. Hornbeek. Brady on that baseline. Andrew Miller from about 5 feet away just can't get it to fall. Long rebound comes out to Jones for Clay. He just kind of throws up a shot off the glass and good, and the Titans trail it 8-5. Vaughn crosses half court for the Titans. Gets it to CJ. Again, Titans led this one 5-2 at one time. Brady Lichtenberg, another 3. That's 1 for 9 for the Titans now for 3. Here comes Clay again, quickly up the floor. Calkins in the paint. Calkins with Vaughn on him to Wagenfeld. Wagenfeld gets it right back over to Spears. Spears with Brady on him, trying to take Brady down low. He takes it baseline. He's going to get caught on that baseline. Brady comes up with a steal. Brady quickly down the floor. He's got Hornbeek on his right wing. Brady's going to take it all the way to the basket. Brady off glass, can't get it to fall. Andrew Miller there with a putback, no good. Rebound Wagenfeld. Again, a couple shots up inside. Coach Schoen begging for a foul, but no call on the inside, especially on that Brady Lichtenberg shot. Spears with a 3 on the other side. No good. Long rebound comes out to Brady. Brady crosses half court for the Titans. 2:10 to go here. First quarter. Titans trail at 8-5. Hornbeek at the top of the key. The McKinstry. He's going to try a 3. That one's off the mark. Titans now 1 of 10 for 3 in this first quarter. Is that right, John?
That is exactly correct.
Calkins with the basketball. Coach Rodriguez wants to call timeout. 1:57 to go first quarter. Titans trail at 8-5. You're listening to Titan basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
Midland Title is a proud sponsor of St. John's Jesuit Athletics. Midland Title is a locally owned and operated business that prides itself on giving back to the community. Midland Title team members are active volunteers, working with organizations such as the Boys and Girls Club, Victory Center, Junior League of Toledo, and the Ronald McDonald House. Midland Title partners Neil Mahoney and Don Muhort are both proud 1983 St. John's Jesuit graduates. Remember, it's your choice, so choose Midland Title for your title and escrow needs. 419-255-0126.
And welcome back to Titan basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. 1:57 to go first quarter. Titans trail at 8-5. They led at 5-2 at one point. Titans are 1 for 10 from the three-point range in the first quarter. We only took 13 threes all night last night.
Well, we talked about one of our goals for the night would be good shot selection. Right now, we're jacking up. Let's put it out there right now. We're Clay's doing a nice job in that little 1-3-1 zone. We're not being patient, moving the ball, doing the things that we should be doing. We're just shooting shots that really are not good shots.
Heinzel nearly lost the basketball, ends up in the hands of Jones. 1:40 to go first quarter. On that wing again, they give it to Wagenfeld on the inside with Miller on his back. Hagdahl is going to try a 3 from way up top. Off the mark, Wagenfeld with the rebound inside. Hagenfeld with the bucket. Not a Titans trail at 10-5.
Hagenfeld is, again, he's their second main scorer and everything, but the big guy, you got to put a body on him because he can rebound and he'll go up. He knows how to put it in the hole.
8-0 run for the Clay Eagles. 1:15 to go here, first quarter. Titans trail at 10-5. Zyrus quickly back in the lineup for Andrew Miller. So it's Lichtenberg, Zyrus, Garcia, McKinstry on the floor, and of course Kennedy Vaughn joining them as well. It'll be Brady inbounding it from the baseline for the Titans. Lots of Zyrus quickly on that top to Vaughn. To Brady on the baseline. Brady tries to drive it inside again to Garcia. Back over to Vaughn. Vaughn drives it inside. Kennedy kind of gets caught in the air. They're going to call the reach-in foul on Heinzel.
And Clay is, last couple of possessions have been playing a 2-3 defense. Again, we got to settle down, do a good job. Too much standing around right now, and we're just passing the ball around the perimeter. We got to make some penetration now. Kennedy did penetrate there, got fouled and everything, but we got to get better penetration and get a better flashing. Look at the short corner, a little screening action up front, run the offense that we're very successful at against zones, which we're not doing right now. We're looking to shoot more than penetrate and run an offense.
1:06 to go. Kennedy Vaughn breaks the slide by making the first of 2. Second free throw is up. This one is off the mark. Wagenfeld the board. 1 minute to go here, first quarter. Titans trail at 10-6. 3 team fouls on the Titans. There is 1 on Clay. Again, quickly on the inside. Ball intended for Heinzel. I thought Thomas Zyrus actually tipped that one out of bounds. They're going to give the ball to the Titans. So it's Garcia, Vaughn, McKinstry, Toller, and Zyrus on the floor for this final 50 seconds of the first quarter.
And Clay's back into their 1-3-1.
Back over to Vaughn. Kennedy on that wing. Still has that basketball. Lobs it inside to McKinstry. McKinstry there on that backside. Good look and toss inside from Vaughn to McKinstry for the bucket. Cut the lead to 10-8.
And that was a great job. He came behind. He went to the short corner, kind of came behind. We occupied the lower man. Wide open, nice lob pass by Kennedy Vaughn that time.
Woolard with the ball for Clay, telling everybody to clear out with 20 seconds to go. Kennedy Vaughn's all over Woolard. Woolard tries to take it down low, lobs it inside to Wagenfeld, kind of caught on the baseline again. Shane Garcia is there, knocks it out of bounds, but again, good defense there by Shane. Good job by McKinstry taking Wagenfeld on that baseline.
And I tell you, Kennedy Vaughn, a lot of pressure on the ball handle that time. Very close to a 5-second call up front.
13 seconds to go, first quarter. Again, the Titans trail us 10-8. Calkins inbounds it to Wagenfeld. Wagenfeld still has the ball in his hands. Finally gives it up to Calkins. Calkins drives it inside, kind of got caught midair. Calkins is going to try a three from that baseline. No good. Long rebound thrown up to Garcia. First quarter comes to a close. Your Titans trail it 10-8. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7.
This is the best graduation party I've ever been to. I'm jealous. You've got it all. Cotton candy machine, chocolate fountain, pig roaster, slushy machine, and you've even got your own hot dog cart. Wow.
It's easier than you think. When I throw a party, I always use Great Lakes Rental. They have all the unique items I need to make my party one people will remember for years. Just go to GreatLakesRents.com.
Great Lakes Rental. Check them out online or stop by their new location in Perrysburg or their Alexis Road location.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. One quarter is in the books. Titans trail this one 10-8. First quarter stats brought to you by Associated Eye Care for the best ophthalmologists in eye care in Northwest Ohio. Visit Associated Eye Care with 3 area locations in Toledo, Bowling Green, and Oregon. Visit ToledoIMD.com for information or to schedule an appointment. Big John with those ugly first quarter numbers.
Yeah, Clay is 4 of 10 shooting, 4 of 7 inside, 0 of 3 from 3. The Titans are 3 of 16 shooting, 2 of 6 inside, 1 of 10 from 3.
Want to thank some other sponsors: Savage & Associates, Directions Credit Union, Garcia Surveyors, Great Lakes Electrical Contracting, Marco's Pizza, Montgomery Nichols Insurance, Siena Heights University, SJS Investment Services, Sylvania Tamoshanner, and, of course, Toledo Orthopedic Surgeon. So, again, little timeout. Maybe Coach Schoen has a little conversation and reminds our guys what it takes for us to win basketball games.
Well, again, you got to settle down. We'll be fine. Right now, we just have to do a good job of attacking this because, let's face it, when we get into postseason play, we're going to start seeing a lot more zone than we normally have during the regular year. So this is a good tune-up for us.
Shane Garcia, deep right baseline. Brady's going to try a three. In and out. No good. Long rebound comes off to Calkins. Titans now 1 of 11 for 3. Quickly up the floor, Woolard. Woolard gives it to Wagenfeld. And about the free throw line, hands it to Hagdahl. Hagdahl gets cut off. Gets tipped away at Shane Garcia. Jaden McKinstry. And Shane Garcia thought he had to steal, but Shane Garcia gets called for the foul. It's the 4th team foul on the Titans. Titan starters back on the floor to start this second quarter. Zyrus, McKinstry, Hornbeek, Lichtenberg, and Garcia. Calkins up top. They lob it down low. That's Heinzel caught on that baseline to Hagdahl. Hagdahl on the inside and good. And Hagdahl just ran over McKinstry. No call. Titans now trail at 12-8. Brady across half court with the Titans trailing it by 4. Jaden baseline. Hornbeek going to try another three. Hornbeek, again, another three off the mark. We're now 1 for 12 from three-point. Just underway here. Second quarter. Hornbeek nearly came up with a steal on Calkins. Wagenfeld on the inside. Little jump hook there. No good. Zyrus Garcia is there. Tipped into the hands of Garcia. To Brady. Crossing half court. Brady at the top of the key to Garcia. Garcia finally gives it up to Hornbeek.
Clay this time went to a man-to-man.
4 team fouls on the Titans. 1 on Clay in this basketball game. Hornbeek on that left wing for the Titans. Hornbeek at the free throw line. Tries this one from about 15 feet. Way off the mark. Nobody there under the boards. Hagdahl rebound. Hagdahl coming coast to coast right now. Hagdahl at that baseline.
And Hagdahl just carried the ball that time to the official. Just missed.
Woolard with the basketball. Again, this time he has Hornbeek on him. Gives it on the wing to Calkins. Brady on Calkins. Drop again down low to Wagenfeld. Wagenfeld gets cut off by McKinstry. Wagenfeld tries to deal it inside. And Wagenfeld's going to get called for a travel right there.
Okay, we got lucky on that one because it looked like he got hit before the travel. But again, can't let the big guy get position down low. He's very strong. He can move things around. Too easy for him down there.
Titans looking for their first bucket here of this second quarter. They trail at 12-8. They trail at 10-8 at the end of the first quarter. Hornbeek will be walking the ball up the floor for the Titans. Crosses half court. Has Hagdahl on him. Hornbeek at the free throw line. To Brady. Deep right baseline, Shane Garcia. Again, 1 for 13 now for the Titans for 3.
Yeah, we're just not making that zone kind of move from side to side. They're just standing there, and we're taking the first shot once we get it.
Hagdahl again trying to drive it inside on Zyrus. It belongs to Woolard again with Brady on him. Woolard gives it to Calkins on the wing. Calkins trying to drive it down low on Hornbeek. Gets cut off by Zyrus. Calkins gives it to Hagdahl. Hagdahl caught on the baseline by Zyrus. Thomas tips it away from Hagdahl into the hands of Brady. Brady quickly up the floor for the Titans. Inside to Zyrus. Zyrus off glass. Thomas can't hit the layup. He actually shot that one just a tad too soon. If Thomas takes one more step, he can just lay that one in. Good pass on the inside, too. Woolard with the basketball for Clay. On that wing again. The drive inside, Wagenfeld on that baseline. Wagenfeld again trying to bring it down low. Wagenfeld, easy bucket on the inside.
Yeah, we got to do a much better job of defending him down low. He's getting too good a position in there. Once he gets down there, he's just too big, too strong.
Clay scoring the first 4 points of this second quarter. Titans trail at 14-8 at the 4:45 mark of the second quarter. Kennedy Vaughn, Andrew Miller coming in for Shane Garcia and Jaden McKinstry. Thomas Zyrus coming off the floor as well. And Thomas actually looks a little bit winded, Bob.
Yeah, you got to remember, we played last night and was down in Lyman and everything. You had to turn around to have a 3 o'clock afternoon game.
Toller with the basketball. He's top of the key for the Titans. On that wing to Vaughn. Drops it inside to Miller. To Hornby. To Toller. Top of the key to Vaughn. Back over to Brady. Brady still has a ball top of the key. Left wing to Vaughn. Back to Brady. Brady's going to try to drive it inside this time. A little floater inside. Brady gets his own rebound. Throws it off the hands of Hagdahl. But Coach Schoen calls a timeout first. 4:18 to go here. Second quarter. Titans trail at 14-8. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
Have you been to Le Petit Gourmet? If not, it's time to give them a try. Le Petit Gourmet is Mommy's freshest alternative for carry-out and catering. Located on Weatherfield Court in Maumee, Le Petit Gourmet offers signature sandwiches and wraps, a variety of salads, and soup du jour, all prepared fresh to order. Open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. For carry-out orders, call 419-866-6343. See the complete menu online at LaPetitGourmet.com. La Petite Gourmet, located at 6546 Weatherfield Court in Maumee.
Hey, welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. 4:18 to go, second quarter. Titans trail it 14-8. 14 fouls, and the Titans are at 2 on Clay.
Again, right now, the biggest problem we're having is offensively. We're just passing the ball around the perimeter. We're not making any kind of penetration. We've got to get better pass. There we go, right there. Nice inbound play.
Kennedy Vaughn, Toller for the layup, cuts the lead to 14-10. I think the Titans are going to get a warning here, or they're going to call a foul up top. It looks like we may have a conversation talking about, I don't know who. To be honest with you, something must have happened way up top, John.
Yeah,
I didn't see it on the baseline.
Well, there was a little altercation. To our player, Vaughn got tied up. I forget which Clay player was, kind of got tied up, and they kind of bumped each other. Not sure what the official's going to call.
Oh, they just teed up Frank Wagenfeld.
Wow. Again, I'll be honest with you, it was away from the baseline. I don't know exactly what happened.
I didn't see it, yeah.
But Wagenfeld gets nailed for the technical. Again, we didn't see it. We can't really call it. But the official, I tell you what, immediately they had a conversation. Wagenfeld gets called for the technical. In fact, he's going to have a conversation with the official right now. Brady at the line to shoot the technical foul, and he knocks it down.
That's a tough one. I was watching that. That's one of those things that you basically, you don't call that technical right there. And again, he had to go over and ask the other official, what do we want? If you don't see it that clearly and understand it, shouldn't have been called. Tough break for Clay.
Brady makes the first, misses the second. It's now 14-11 play. With 4:13 to go, it's like the thing is, it wasn't even like as obvious like the Greenlee-Vaughn situation in Central Catholic.
Exactly.
This one was marginal.
And again, if it's technical, you make the call right then and there. You don't
exactly.
You have let's get together. What should I call?
Right, exactly. 4:10 to go here, second quarter. Titans trailing 14-11 after the free throw by Brady. Brady on that right wing for the Titans. He's in the paint. Almost got tipped away by Woolard. Hands it over to Zyrus. Zyrus trying to take it down on that baseline. He's in the paint. Zyrus tried to give it over to Miller off the foot of Wagenfeld. Should be the Titans' ball. But again, that was one of those. I think Thomas has kind of forced some of these passes right now. Pass was into. No, that ball went off the foot of Wagenfeld.
Yeah, see, this official talking to Coach Schoen was going to call it, and then he gave it up and let the other guy call it.
Zyrus. Pass was intended for Miller, but it actually went off of Wagenfeld. But they give Clay the basketball, fellas. Here comes Woolard down the floor for Clay. He has Hornbeak on him. 3:40 to go here, second quarter. Calkins in the paint. Fade away. Brady Lichtenberg is there. They're going to nail Brady with a foul. I tell you what, some real frustration there. Calkins was caught in the air. I'm not really sure where the foul was, and I think Brady is thinking the same thing.
Yeah, and Brady needs to watch himself when he slammed that ball down.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
could easily gotten a technical. I tell you right now, very sloppy right now. Officials, well, not officials, but one official is having too much of an impact on the game right now. But that is still no excuse. We're struggling offensively right now. Clay's doing a great job of mixing up their defenses from a 1-3-1 to a man. They played a little 2-3 a couple times, but Ming from 1-3-1 to a straight up man, and we're just for some reason not recognizing what they're doing, and we're settling for too many threes.
Calkins knocks down both free throws. Titans now trailing 16-11 with 3:30 to go here in the first half. Hornbeak still has the ball in his hands. Gives it over to Vaughn. Vaughn right side, back up top to the key to Hornbeak. Hornbeak at the free throw line. Back to Vaughn. Vaughn on the inside, hands it to Garcia. Garcia on that left wing, gives it right back up top to Vaughn. Lobs it inside to McKinstry. Back to Hornbeak for the three. Hornbeak now will make it 1 for 14 for the Titans from three. Comes Calkins quickly up the floor on that wing to Woolard. Drops it down low to Hagdahl. He's got Cyrus on him. Calkins drives it inside, kind of loses a little bit of control. Gives it to Wagenfeld on the inside. Wagenfeld with another bucket. Actually, Wagenfeld having a tremendous night right now for Clay.
I'm going to tell you, again, he gets that great position down there on the blocks, and you get him the ball, he knows what to do with it.
Kennedy Vaughn's going to try a three from the wing from the left side and make it now. What's it, 1 for 15 now, John?
It is 1 for 15. You are correct.
Titans are now 1 for 15 from the three-point line first half. Again, a reminder, we only took 13 threes against Lima Senior last night.
Well, it's not how many threes, again. Are they good threes? And right now, these are not good threes. We're actually like the last three that was just shot. Well, actually, the last two were flat-footed. You want to step into the shot, not just shoot it flat-footed like we're doing right now.
Hagdahl brings it up the court. Toller with the steal. Toller going coast to coast. Just lost a handle on it. Ends up in the hands of Spears. And Coach Schoen did not like Toller losing that handle right there. Toller just got a little bit out of control. Turns it over. Calkins on the inside again. They're going to call the foul a lot earlier before the shot. They're going to call a blocking foul on Toller.
And Clay is in the bonus right now.
So this has been 2 or 3 times where Calkins has kind of just taken it inside, a little bit out of control, but he gets the foul at the end.
And he's beating us down the court. We're not getting back on defense. There's no way that he should be penetrating, getting in the lane like he is right now. We're making it way too easy for them right now.
Calkins at the line for the 1-and-1. I want to thank the presenting sponsor of all St. John's Jesuit game broadcasts. It's Taylor Auto. Steve Taylor from the Taylor Automotive family wants to wish all the SJJ players, coaches, and their families all the best in this very different season. You've already shown your grit and mettle by just making it to the court. All the best from the Taylor Automotive family. Calkins misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Ball belongs to Hornbeak on the baseline for the Titans. Hands it over to Miller. I believe he got tripped up by Hagdahl on that far side. Second foul on Hagdahl. Blocking foul. It's still only the 4th team foul on Clay. Again, Titans only 5-2 lead at one point in this game. Have scored only 6 points since then. Andrew Miller with the basketball. Hands it over to Brady. Woolard on Brady. Back over to Hornbeak. Hornbeak on the right wing for the Titans. He goes baseline. Hands it to Andrew Miller on the inside. Andrew Miller off glass and good. I believe they're going to nail Wagenfeld and Andrew Miller with the reverse layup in the bucket, trying to complete the three-point play. With UTMC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, proud sponsor of St. John's Athletics. They also provide bump clinics every Saturday morning throughout the high school basketball season to evaluate Friday night injuries. Find out more by calling 567-661-0328 and go Titans.
John, who's that foul on?
That was on Ethan Spears.
Oh, it was Spears. I thought it was Wagenfeld reached in, but apparently not.
Yeah, they called it on Spears.
Okay. 17 fouls on the Titans. That's now 5 on Clay. Calkins again, quickly up the floor. Calkins in the paint. Calkins, the floater on the inside, no good. Tipped away, no good. Rebound by Wagenfeld on the inside. Boy, 2 or 3 looks there by Clay. And Wagenfeld owning us in the paint right now. Here comes Hornbeak quickly up the floor. Hornbeak off glass and good. Titans trail it 20-16 with 1:30 to go first half. Hagdahl getting double teamed on that far side. They back off. Now it's Cyrus on Hagdahl. Hagdahl tries to drive it inside. Dishes it on the wing to Woolard. Woolard, a floater inside. No good. Wagenfeld to save, but he hits the back of the backboard. So the Titans own the basketball, trailing by 4 with 1:19 to go here first half.
And a little bit better that time, offensively and defensively. Hopefully this will wake us up right now. But we got good penetration that time by CJ for the score. Did a good job of getting back on defense. Forced a bad turnover by Clay.
Vaughn, Lichtenberg, Hornbeek, Cyrus, Andrew Miller on the floor for the Titans. Kennedy Vaughn in the paint to Brady on the wing. Back up top of the key to Cyrus. Cyrus back over to Brady. Brady going to try another 3 from that far side. 1 for 16 now from three-point land. Woolard crosses half court with Vaughn on him. Hands it over to Hagdahl. Hagdahl brings it top of the key. Brings it back over to Spears. To Woolard. Wagenfeld begging for the ball inside. He's got Cyrus in front of him. 45 seconds to go first half. And this time they're going to call Wagenfeld for the push-off, I believe, on Cyrus. That sound right, John?
Yeah. No, they called number 2. They called Woolard.
Wow.
No, there was no foul down in my Wagenfeld.
Yeah. Foul on Woolard. Still only the 6th-team foul on Clay. 43 seconds to go first half. Titans trail at 20-16. They were down 10-8 at the end of the first quarter. Hornbeek walks it across half court for the Titans. He's at the free throw line, gives it back up to Cyrus. Cyrus lobs it again, deep right baseline to Brady. Brady drives it inside, gives it to Cyrus quickly on that left side to Hornbeek. Hornbeek goes baseline to floater on the inside, and they're going to call the blocking foul. I tell you what, when CJ got caught airborne, I thought they were going to nail him, Bob.
Yeah, I did. I tell you what happened that time. The big guy he kind of reached up. He was, I think coach said, hey, wait, he's vertical. He's vertical. He wasn't. He was leaning into him, and that's where the contact came. Basically, he bailed CJ out because, again, I don't think that was going to be a good shot situation, and also could have been a turnover with the charge on CJ.
Hornbeek with 2 free throws at the line. First one is up. That one is good. Winnipeg Midland Title, proud sponsor of St. John's Athletics. They're locally owned and operated. They pride themselves in giving back to the community. Team members are active volunteers working with organizations such as the Boys and Girls Club, Victory Center, Junior League of Toledo, and the Ronald McDonald House. Midland Title partners are Neil Mahoney and Dom Newhort, both proud 1983. St. John's Jesuit graduates. Remember, it's your choice, so choose Midland Title. For your title and escrow needs, 419-255-0126. CJ knocks both free throws down. Titans now trail at just 20-18. Hagdahl, top of the key with 15 seconds to go, first half. Hands it to Calkins. Calkins gets cut off by Cyrus. Calkins still has a ball in his hands with 10 seconds to go. Hagdahl just kind of whipped an elbow at Kennedy Vaughn, but it missed. They're trying to get Wagenfeld on the inside. They got to try to get him backside. Cyrus comes on the inside, and they nail Wagenfeld with the charge. Boy, fellas, Bob, wow. There is no way that's a foul on Wagenfeld.
No, that was
he already had to step inside. Cyrus was on his backside. Wagenfeld gets called for the foul. I'm sorry, Clay fans. There is no way that was a foul.
Yeah, terrible call. Terrible call. Not only that, if anything, Wagenfeld was getting beat up before he even got the ball that time.
Brady from three-quarter court to end the half. Titans trail at 20-18. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
This is Sean Savage, SJJ Class of 88. Friday Night Lights is more appreciated this year than ever. For 6 months, fields and tracks have been empty and stadiums, arenas silent. Now a glimmer of hope. Players on the field competing and coaches molding futures. The tradition continues. Perspective has been delivered to all of us in 2020. Let's pray for everyone suffering in this pandemic. Let's also pray for the health of both teams competing tonight. St. John Berkman, pray for us. St. Ignatius Loyola, pray for us. Hail the blue and gold.
With locations in Toledo, Bowling Green, and Oregon, Associated Eye Care offers eye care for the whole family. Specialty eye care, including cornea, glaucoma, neuro, and pediatrics. Associated Eye Care is a full-service optical center, providing designer and budget-friendly frames, contacts, and their own lab. They have experienced opticians who provide personalized customer service, including comprehensive ophthalmology and optometry, cataract surgery, and they accept most insurance. New patients are welcome at all locations. Learn more at ToledoIMD.com.
Hail to you, O St. John's High,
Find out what it's like to walk the halls as a student at St. John's Jesuit by joining us as a Titan for a day. Attend classes, talk with students and faculty, and learn the advantages of a Jesuit education. Contact the SJJ admissions office at 419-865-5743 or admissions at sjjtitans.org.
Guide us onward, alma mater, hail the blue and gold.
Due to this unprecedented time, Taylor Kia is offering their biggest deals ever. We'll do everything we can to get you into a nicer, newer vehicle at a payment you can afford. Plus, we'll pay off your current lease or loan. Right now, drive away in a brand new Kia with 0 down, 0% financing for up to 75 months, and make no payments till 2021. Credit approval has never been so fast and easy. Just go to TaylorAuto.com and click our pre-approval banner. Plus, Taylor Kia is following all CDC guidelines and is now offering store-to-your-door delivery. Shop any one of our 3 locations.
I'm Steve Taylor, and I want to see you in a Kia.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. Titans trail this one 20-18 at the half. Halftime show brought to you by Associated Eye Care for the best ophthalmologists and eye care in Northwest Ohio. Visit Associated Eye Care with 3 area locations in Toledo, Bowling Green, and Oregon. Visit ToledoIMD.com for information or to schedule an appointment. Of course, halftime stats brought to you by Le Petit
Before you
Gourmet.
get halftime stats, Gary, I just want to let the fans know there's no halftime show going on right now, but go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, Le Petit Gourmet is a long-standing proud sponsor of St. John's Athletics. They're located at 6546 Weatherfield Court in Maumee. Le Petit Gourmet open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 to 3:30. With catering available on Sundays, find Le Petit Gourmet online at LePetitGourmetToledo.com. And, of course, everybody out there thought that Bob was actually breakdancing at center court to this song. But anyway, Big John with those first half numbers.
Yeah, Gary, Clay is 8 of 18 shooting, 8 of 15 inside, 0 of 3 from 3, and they are 4 of 7 from the foul line. The Titans, meanwhile, are 6 of 29 shooting, 5 of 12 inside, 1 of 17 from three-point range, 5 of 7 from the foul line. Clay has actually out-rebounded the Titans 19-16, but the Titans have 7 offensive rebounds as opposed to 3 for Clay. Fouls were 8-7 with Clay having the 8, and turnovers were Clay had 9 turnovers, the Titans had 6. Individually for the Clay Eagles, they were led by Frank Wegenfeld, who has 8 points and 9 rebounds already. Keegan Calkins had 5 and Noah Hagdahl 4. For the Titans have they've passed around the scoring pretty well. Jaden McKinstry has 4, CJ Hornbeek has 4 to actually lead us in scoring. And then Thomas Zyrus, Andrew Miller both have 3. Shane Garcia has 4 rebounds already. Andrew Miller has 3 rebounds. CJ Hornbeek has 2 assists.
Titans trail at 20-18 at the half. We'll talk more about it when we come back. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
Hey, Titan fans, when you're following your team on the road, choose the Titan Preferred Hotel Group in Maumee with free hot breakfast daily, indoor pools, and spacious guest rooms. You can count on us for a successful stay every time. Homewood Suites, Country Inn and Suites, and Fairfield by Marriott are proud to partner with St. John's Jesuit High School to offer an exclusive fan rate. Call one of the preferred hotels directly today and mention the St. John's Jesuit High School rate to receive your discount. And go Titans!
UT Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, proud sponsors of St. John's Athletics. They strive to relieve pain and improve function so their patients can safely return to sports and activities of daily living. UTMC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, 1000 Regency Court, Suite 212, at the corner of Lasky and Talmadge. There you'll find primary and specialty physicians, x-ray and physical therapy professionals specializing in sports medicine. Find out more by calling 567-661-0328. And go Titans!
Midland Title is a proud sponsor of St. John's Jesuit Athletics. Midland Title is a locally owned and operated business that prides itself on giving back to the community. Midland Title team members are active volunteers, working with organizations such as the Boys and Girls Club, Victory Center, Junior League of Toledo, and the Ronald McDonald House. Midland Title partners Neil Mahoney and Don Muhort are both proud 1983 St. John's Jesuit graduates. Remember, it's your choice, so choose Midland Title for your title and escrow needs. 419-255-0126.
This is the best graduation party I've ever been to. I'm jealous. You've got it all. Cotton candy machine, chocolate fountain, pig roaster, slushy machine, and you've even got your own hot dog cart. Wow.
It's easier than you think. When I throw a party, I always use Great Lakes Rental. They have all the unique items I need to make my party one people will remember for years. Just go to GreatLakesRents.com.
Great Lakes Rental. Check them out online or stop by their new location in Perrysburg or their Alexis Road location.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. Titans trail this one 20-18 at the half. Halftime show brought to you by Associated Eye Care for the best ophthalmologists and eye care in Northwest Ohio. Visit Associated Eye Care with 3 area locations in Toledo, Bowling Green, and Oregon. Visit ToledoIMD.com for information or to schedule an appointment. So you think maybe at halftime, Coach Schoen's kind of maybe showing them the replay of the Lima Senior game last night and kind of get that game back in gear.
I tell you, he's got to get them waking up real quick. I tell you, we're very fortunate to only be down 2. You know, the biggest thing that came out of that half, Gary, is, you know, Clay is in serious foul trouble. You know, you've got the big guy, Wackenhall, has 3 fouls, and Hacknall has 2. And those are the 2 main guys. You know, the big guy goes down, they don't have a chance. So if anything, that's probably been the biggest thing I can say that was a plus for us. They're in serious foul trouble.
And again, the threes, they're ugly head, but like you say, it's like last night when we shoot threes, it's all in one motion, part of the offense, but you say, like, normally when we miss threes, we're shooting flat-footed.
Yeah. Again, and that's, you know, we don't want to do that. You know, it's you want to be stepping into your shot. You want an in-to-out situation. You want to come off the fast break. You just don't want to come down and just stand there, catch the ball, and then, you know, like you say, you're shooting flat-footed, and it shows right now. They're not good shots. And, again, we're not doing any – I think we had one time where we got the ball inside where Andrew made the bucket and everything. We're not looking to penetrate at this time. We've got to penetrate this 1-3-1 zone, figure out, get the gap situation. And penetration just doesn't mean dribble penetration. I'm talking about flashing from behind the zone, look at getting the ball in the short corner. You try to occupy – you know, you want to have that, you know, when I have 2 guys occupy 1 guy, so, you know, the way that zone's set up, you know, you can pick it apart, but you got to be patient when you're doing it. You can set screens on the top guy. I'd love to see us set a couple screens on the bottom guy when we go short corner. We kind of did that at one time. We had that alley-oop. I think it was to Jaden from Kennedy Vaughn,
right,
and everything. Those are the things you have to do, and if you continue to do that, you know, the zone is not very effective. This zone is set up saying, hey, yeah, we'll let you chuck it up. And we're doing what they want. We talked there last night about don't get lulled to sleep thinking you have an open shot when in reality it's not open. It's not a good shot. This is what they want you to do. We talked about that against Lima. We did a great job of not doing that against them. We didn't get, I think maybe once or twice we took a couple bad shots. Tonight, the whole first half has been nothing but bad shots.
Titans trail at 20-18. Just give me a 1-minute break. Sid, 1-minute break. We'll get the second half started. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
Due to this unprecedented time, Taylor Kia is offering their biggest deals ever. We'll do everything we can to get you into a nicer, newer vehicle at a payment you can afford. Plus, we'll pay off your current lease or loan. Right now, drive away in a brand new Kia with 0 down, 0% financing for up to 75 months, and make no payments till 2021. Credit approval has never been so fast and easy. Just go to TaylorAuto.com and click our pre-approval banner. Plus, Taylor Kia is following all CDC guidelines and is now offering store to your door delivery. Shop any one of our 3 locations.
I'm Steve Taylor, and I want to see you in a Kia.
It's time for St. John's High School Athletics on your home for Titan Sports, 107.7 The Wolf. Presented by St. John's High School and Academy and Taylor Kia. Also sponsored by La Petite Gourmet, Great Lakes Rental and Equipment, Associated Eye Care, Ambridge Hospitality, Savage & Associates, Midland Title Toledo, and the University of Toledo Medical Center.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. Titans trailing at 20-18 at the half. Let's get this second half started and see what a little conversation with Coach Schoen and Doug Whiteman and the guys at halftime and see what the Titans come out with here second half. The Clay Eagles will get the basketball to start this third quarter. Calkins on that far sideline. Clay moving right to left on your smartphone from here at the Titan Dome at Ed Heinzel Court. And when that music gets shut off, we're going to get the second half started quickly inside to Hagdahl. And I tell you what, that was quick. Wagenfeld, Hagdahl, easy bucket inside to play.
Hagdahl got great position down low. It's almost like we were asleep that time. Again, here we got Clay going back to that 1-3-1.
Brady with the ball top of the key. Gets a nice pick from Zyrus to Shane Garcia. Baseline back over to Brady. Brady brings it up top of the key again. Titans trailing this one 22-18 now after the bucket by Hagdahl early third quarter.
I take that back. It's kind of floated. It looked like going through on there basically into a 2-3. They're mixing it up from where the ball is up top.
To Brady on the wing, baseline McKinstry. McKinstry back up top to Brady. Again, to Garcia up top. To Brady. Passes up the three, gives it to Garcia, quickly left wing to Hornbeek. Hornbeek takes it baseline, lobs it over the top to Brady. Brady spins it, free throw line, back. Deep left baseline, Garcia. Cyrus in the paint from about 10 feet away, no good. Backside rebound by Spears. Hands it to Woolard. Just underway here, third quarter rather. Titans trail at 22-18. Ball tipped out of bounds by Brady Lichtenberg right in front of the Clay bench. But again, you're right, Bob. I mean, they're just fighting this zone defense right now.
Yeah, they just need to settle down, move the ball, find the gap situation.
Calkins is going to try a long three from that left side. And then on the shot, Brady, they're going to call Brady Lichtenberg with the foul.
Yeah, again, not a good foul there, right there. That shot wasn't going to go in. We came flying out. Again, we talk about it. When you come out on a three-point shooter, you have your hands up, weight back. Don't fly out trying to block the shot.
Brady clearly frustrated. That's his third foul. Calkins at the line for 3 free throws. I want to thank UTMC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, proud sponsor of St. John's Athletics. They also provide bump clinics every Saturday morning throughout the high school basketball season to evaluate Friday night injuries. Find out more by calling 567-661-0328. Go Titans, and Calkins makes the first 2 of the 3. Right now, a confident bench on that Clay sideline. Second free throw is up and good. So just like that, a 5-point run to start this third quarter for Clay. St. John's trailing at 25-18.
They're actually in a 1-2-2 now. They're up, kind of mixing it up from a 1-2-2 to a 2-3.
Garcia on that far side drops it low in the baseline to McKinstry. Hornbeek cuts inside, can't get the pass to him. McKinstry on the baseline again. Back up top again to Brady. Restarting the offense once again. He has Hagdahl on him. To Hornbeek. Deep right baseline, Garcia brings it right back up top to Zyrus to restart the offense. Shane Garcia drops it down low to McKinstry to a cutting Zyrus. Hagdahl is there to tip it out of bounds. It still belongs to the Titans. And again, we're just kind of like standing around, just kind of watching it happen.
And again, we're just passing around the perimeter. Again, not a lot of good cuts, even though we had a cut coming down the middle of that time, but still, there's too much standing, too much passing this around the perimeter.
Brady Lichtenberg far side with the 3. Off the mark, he had Zyrus and Wagenfeld there. Wagenfeld steps out of bounds. It still belongs to the Titans again. Titans struggling from the 3. They've hit 1 for the night. They're now, 1 for 18?
1 for 18, correct.
Hornbeek will inbound it right in underneath the Titan basket. Clay on a 5-0 run. St. John's trailing at 25-18. Zyrus pass intended for Garcia gets thrown out of bounds. Coach Schoen wants to talk for a tad. 6:03 to go third quarter. Titans trail at 25-18. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
Find out what it's like to walk the halls as a student at St. John's Jesuit by joining us as a Titan for a day. Attend classes, talk with students and faculty, and learn the advantages of a Jesuit education. Contact the SJJ admissions office at 419-865-5743 or admissions at sjjtitans.org.
Guide us onward, alma mater, hail the blue and gold.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. 6:03 to go here. Third quarter, Titans trail at 25-18. Clay on a 5-0 run to start this third quarter. And right now, the St. John's offense needs a little injection right now.
I like what we're doing right now. Coach has got him in a full court man press. Hopefully this will get us awake playing defensively.
Spears inbounds it to Hagdahl. He's got Zyrus on his backside. Hagdahl quickly up floor. He's at free throw line, and Thomas just strips him with the basketball. Thomas hands it over to Hornbeek. Hornbeek on the layup. Titans finally get their first bucket of the third quarter. Now trail at 25-20. Calkins quickly up the floor. Finally gets it across half court, gets it to Hagdahl. Hagdahl loses control of it in the hands of McKinstry. Back over to Brady. Brady, free throw line. Still has a ball in his hands. Gives it to McKinstry on that wing. McKinstry backs off. I thought he was going to take about the 10-foot shot there. Passes it up. Jaden lobs it up top to Garcia. Back in the hands of Hornbeak. 5:20 to go, third quarter. Titans trailing at 25-20. They were down 20-18 at the half. Left wing Garcia back up top of the key to McKinstry. Back over to Brady from about the free throw line. Brady Lichtenberg the answer. Cut the lead to 25-22. Full court press again by the Titans.
And that's the second best possession all night. Good movement. They were in a man that time, Clay. We got good movement, good screening, good shot.
Oh, my. Calkins just threw one, just literally threw one up there. It squeezed between the rim and the backboard and somehow crawled in. Left wing Garcia. He's on that baseline from about 10 feet away. Shane Garcia can't get it to fall. Rebound comes to Spears. In the hands of Woolard. Titans trail it by 5. 4:35 to go here, third quarter. Back to Woolard again. Hagdahl with the basketball on the wing for the Clay Eagles. Drops it down to that baseline to Woolard. He brings it right back up top again. Woolard's going to try a three from up top. Off the mark, no good. Long rebound in the hands of Zyrus. Hornbeak quickly up the floor for the Titans. Hornbeak in the paint, drives it inside. Little reach in. Back over to Shane Garcia for the layup. Good recovery there by Hornbeak. Timeout, Coach Schoen. 4:09 to go, third quarter. Titans trail at 27-24. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
Have you been to Le Petit Gourmet? If not, it's time to give them a try. Le Petit Gourmet is Mommy's freshest alternative for carry-out and catering. Located on Weatherfield Court in Maumee, Le Petit Gourmet offers signature sandwiches and wraps, a variety of salads, and soup du jour, all prepared fresh to order. Open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. For carry-out orders, call 419-866-6343. See the complete menu online at LaPetitGourmet.com. Le Petit Gourmet, located at 6546 Weatherfield Court in Maumee.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. 4:09 to go here, third quarter. Titans trail at 27-24. Want to thank some sponsors: Savage & Associates, Directions Credit Union, Garcia Surveyors, Great Lakes Electrical Contracting, Marco's Pizza, Montgomery Nichols Insurance, Siena Heights University, SJS Investment Services, Sylvania Tamoshanner, Toledo Orthopedic Surgeons. And, of course, with that press, it just brings a lot more energy to the ball club as well.
Yeah, and again, it's what I like about what he's doing. He's saying, okay, guys, we got to take a little ownership out here. We're going to go mano-a-mano. We're going one-on-one out there. We're going to play harder now. So hopefully I'll woke us up a little bit, and we'll see these next couple of possessions.
4:09 mark, third quarter. Right now, only one team foul. That is on the Titans. Now, actually, it's on Brady Lichtenberg on that three-point shot by Calkins when he made the three free throws. Barely getting it inbounds to Calkins. He has Vaughn all over him. Calkins, Kennedy and Vaughn, of course, all over Calkins. Finally gets it across half court. Puts it on that wing to Hagdahl. Hagdahl with the free throw line. Spins it inside. Hagdahl with a great spin move there on Zyrus. Tough shot by Hagdahl.
I tell you, that was a very, very tough shot.
Zyrus on that far baseline. Still has the ball in his hands. Hands it over to McKinstry. Jaden's going to try a three from that far side. Again, no good. Titans now 1 of 19 from three.
Not helping that team field goal percentage there, shooting.
Willard with the basketball for the Clay Eagles. To Hagdahl. Hagdahl has the top of the key. Hands it back over to Calkins. And this is one of those. Hagdahl actually on the cut through the elbow into Kennedy Vaughn. The foul on Hagdahl. 3:28 to go, third quarter. Titans trailing it by 5, 29-24. First team foul on Clay in this second half. Of course, there's one on the Titans as well. It's Vaughn, Hornbeak, Lichtenberg, McKinstry, Garcia on the floor right now for the Titans. Vaughn left wing. Gives it to Garcia on that baseline. Right back over to Kennedy. Vaughn hands it right back up top to Hornbeak. Hornbeak to drive on the inside to Brady. Brady lobs it over to Vaughn. To Garcia again. Same spot on the baseline, left side. To Vaughn quickly up top to Hornbeak. He drives it inside. Hornbeak off glass, can't get to the fall, but there's McKinstry. Backside rebound and good. Cuts the deficit to 3. Ball in the hands of Woolard. Vaughn on him. Woolard gets cut off by Vaughn. Nice little shove off there by Woolard with that left hand. On the wing to Calkins. Calkins in the paint. Shoots a fadeaway off that front of the glass. No good. Rebound McKinstry. Hands it over to Vaughn. Vaughn quickly up the floor for the Titans. He's in the paint. Gives it to McKinstry. Back over to Garcia. Back up top to Hornbeak. 2:30 to go, third quarter. Titans down by 3, 29-26. They were down 20-18 at the half. Hornbeek kind of getting caught baseline, pumps it inside, and Hornbeek gets the bucket through Calkins. Good, tough inside move by Hornbeek. Probably could have got the foul there as well.
That's an excellent take that time. Good movement. Again, we talk about CJ. Great handles, go left or right.
Hagdahl with the ball, getting cut off by Garcia. So Wagenfeld on the inside. And really a good look there by Hagdahl. Got the double team. Gets the ball in the hands of Wagenfeld.
And that was a great job by. Got to give the big man credit. He did not lean in to get that.
Brady Lichtenberg, the Titans only their second 3 of the night, but he just tied it at 31. Got wrapped up, and Calkins, I think, in frustration, pushed off and actually held Kennedy Vaughn. Gets called for the foul.
They called it an intentional foul, actually.
They got a double foul, I believe.
No. I think they just called an intentional foul on Calkins. And Brady's going to go to the line for free throws. So the Titans, they were up 5-2 at one point in this basketball game. Has trailed most of it, but for the first time in a long time at the 147 mark third quarter, Brady can give the Titans the lead right here. And Brady knocks it down. Only the second foul on Clay in the second half. And Coach Rodriguez for Clay is not a happy man right now. Second free throw is up, and that's good by Brady. Just like that, the Titans with a 33-31 lead, and they own the basketball as well. I tell you what, we've had a lot of conversations between officials and coaches in this game so far. And the same official, you've talked about him at halftime, Bob, off air. He's really been involved with a lot of these controversial.
Yeah, I tell you, it's been brutal for him tonight. It really has been.
1:47 to go, third quarter. Titans finally have the lead, 33-31. Garcia, Vaughn, McKinstry, Zyrus, Brady on the floor for the Titans. Huge three a moment ago for Brady Lichtenberg. And, of course, he hits those 2 free throws as well. Vaughn in the paint again, backs off. He's getting followed by Hagdahl, gives it on to Garcia. Back over to Vaughn. On that wing to Garcia. Shane still has the basketball up top. Back over to Vaughn again. Deep baseline to Brady. Got Calkins on him. Brady lobs it over to Vaughn again. 1:20 to go, third quarter. 33-31 Titans. The Zyrus. Kennedy in the paint. Brady again. Same spot, far left baseline. Brings it right back up top to Vaughn. To McKinstry. McKinstry in the paint. Drives it inside, and Jaden just lost a handle on it. Ends up in the hands of Hagdahl. Quickly up the floor, Clay Eagles. Actually, Jaden had a good spot in the paint. Just lost a handle, big guy. Drop Wagenfeld. Ball's on the floor. Webster gets up, and he's going to get the foul on Zyrus. Tough one to have there, Bob, because we had possession. Jaden actually had the ball in the paint, but when he went up to take the shot, he just lost a handle.
Yeah, he did. Again, they came down. We got to get back. Again, we're up by 2 right now. We're starting to play a little bit better on both ends of the court. Just got to keep going at it. It's got one of these days. It's the type of game you just got to grind it out right now. You just got to have to grind this one out. We're not at our best right now, but if we just play hard, stay focused, we'll be fine.
Wagenfeld makes the first of the 2 free throws. It's now 33-32 Titans. There's only 53 seconds to go in this third quarter. Wagenfeld knocks them both down. We are tied at 33. Zyrus, Vaughn, Miller, Garcia, Brady on the floor for the Titans. Shane Garcia on that up top to Vaughn. Quickly on the right side to Brady. Right wing Zyrus. Back up top to Vaughn. Right side to Zyrus. Drops it down low to Miller. Miller back over to Zyrus. Lobs it way over the top to Brady Lichtenberg. Same spot he had 3 moments ago. This one off the mark. Titans 2 for the night. They're going to be, 2 for 20 now?
2 for 21.
2 for 21. 20 seconds to go, and the Clay Eagles with the basketball. Willard hands it over to Calkins. Has Brady on him. 10 seconds to go. Andrew Miller thought he had the tip, but I think they're going to call Andrew Miller with the foul right here. So the ball still belongs to the Clay Eagles. 3rd team foul on the Titans. There are 2 on Clay with 12 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Actually, a late call there on Andrew. Zyrus, Vaughn, Garcia, Miller, and Toller now on the floor for the Titans for this final 12 seconds. Really close to a 5-second call. Ball gets tipped out of bounds by Toller. Now 11.3 seconds to go. Woolard right underneath the clay basket, trying to get this one inbounds here and get this third quarter to come to a close. Woolard lobs it into Wagenfeld, right back up top to Hagdahl with 8 seconds to go. Hagdahl in the paint. Hagdahl hands it off on that wing. Steal by Toller. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Toller at the buzzer. Toller can't knock it down, and the third quarter comes to a close. We are tied at 33. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
With locations in Toledo, Bowling Green, and Oregon, Associated Eye Care offers eye care for the whole family. Specialty eye care, including cornea, glaucoma, neuro, and pediatrics. Associated Eye Care is a full-service optical center, providing designer and budget-friendly frames, contacts, and their own lab. They have experienced opticians who provide personalized customer service, including comprehensive ophthalmology and optometry, cataract surgery, and they accept most insurance. New patients are welcome at all locations. Learn more at ToledoIMD.com.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. We are tied at 33 after 3 quarters. Third quarter stats brought to you by Ohio Braza Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's the #1 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu school in Toledo, voted by the Toledo City paper. Ohio Braza Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, located at 3141 Sylvania Avenue, Toledo, Ohio. Just east of Secor Road, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes for men, women, and children. Visit our website at www.ohiobrazajiujitsu.com or find us on Facebook and Instagram. Big John, but it was, again, ugly numbers in this game.
Yeah, Clay is 12 of 24 shooting, 12 of 20 inside, 0 of 4 from 3. The Titans, meanwhile, 12 of 42 shooting, 10 of 20 inside, 2 of 22 from the three-point range.
Starters back on the floor for the Titans. Lichtenberg, Hornbeek, McKinstry, Zyrus, and Shane Garcia. And as the fourth quarter gets started, the ball belongs to the Titans. Hornbeek crosses half court. Still has the ball in his hands, gives it right back up top to Brady. Brady gets a nice pick there from Zyrus. Brady drives it inside, and Brady the floater. Nice pick by Zyrus there on the inside.
Good screen up top on the zone, and Brady used it to penetrate into the paint. He got a nice, easy shot.
35-33 Titans. Just underway here. Fourth quarter, trying to drop it down low to Wagenfeld again. He's got McKinstry on him. Woolard's going to try a 3 from this far side. No good. Backside. Clay somehow came up with Cyrus, though, comes up with a steal. Thomas crosses half court for the Titans, drives it inside. Trying to throw it on that wing to Brady. Tipped out of bounds by Clay. But again, good defense on this end of the court by Zyrus. 35-33. Just started this fourth quarter here at the Titan Dome at Ed Heinzel Court. Senior night for these St. John's Jesuit Titans. McKinstry with the ball on the baseline. Gives it to Zyrus. Back up top to Hornbeek. Shane Garcia is going to try a 3 from this side. Shane Garcia, the senior, with the third 3 of the night for the Titans. Now 3 of 23. 7 minutes ago, Titans now open up a 5-point lead, 38-33. Jones with the basketball, hands it to Calkins on that wing. Calkins gives it up top to Hagdahl. Zyrus there on Hagdahl. Hagdahl trying to drive it inside Hagdahl. Off glass, no good. Rebound by McKinstry. Hands it over to Zyrus. Quickly up the floor to Hornbeek. Hornbeek takes it baseline, drops it over to Zyrus. Nice drive and penetration by Zyrus. The dish to Zyrus for the bucket. Timeout, Clay Eagles. Titans lead at 40-33 at 6:37 to go in the game. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
St. John's Jesuit High School and Academy is Northwest Ohio's premier Catholic Jesuit school for young men in grades 6 through 12.
Whether in the classroom, in competition, on the stage, or in the community, a Jesuit education empowers students to their fullest potential to learn, to lead, and to love.
Find out what sets St. John's Jesuit apart. Be a Titan for a day. Call the Office of Admissions at 419-720-0757.
We are St. John's Jesuit.
Students form daily to be men for others.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. Titans have scored the first 7 points of this fourth quarter, have taken a 40-33 lead. I want to thank UTMC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, proud sponsor of St. John's Athletics. They also provide bump clinics every Saturday morning throughout the high school basketball season to evaluate Friday night injuries. Find out more by calling 567-661-0328 and go Titans. And again, Bob has talked about it numerous times in this game. You penetrate inside, guys going to descend on Hornbeek. He gave it to Cyrus, easy bucket.
Yeah, I tell you, that's 3 possessions in a row where we really attacked that defense and made them pay for it. And what did we get? We got inside shots, what we wanted to do. And I tell you, keep doing this, we're going to be fine.
Titans again, a little full court pressure. Spears trying to inbound it for Clay. Gets it in the hands of Woolard. Gets cut off by Hornbeak. Woolard between his legs a few times, still trying to get it across the floor. You got to watch the 10-second call. Woolard still hasn't crossed half court. Really close to 10, Bob. Spears, a drive on the inside. Just got rejected by McKinstry on the inside. Really a tough shot there by Spears that he tried to throw up there. McKinstry with the block. And again, looks like we're having some conversations again. And this time they nail Brady Lichtenberg with the technical foul, his 4th. And again, I mean, I have no idea who this official is, Bob. It's the exact same guy. I mean, well, Brady must have said something.
He may have been, but it was like, the Clay player before that was drawing at Brady.
Right.
And I'm not sure what Brady said to him, but again, tell you, the young guy, the young fish out there is having a rough night.
Hagdahl makes the first of the 2. And again, it's one of those games, every point counts right now. And like you've said before, the strange thing about this, all these technical fouls have involved the same guy.
Yeah, it's the same. Every controversial play we've had tonight has been from this one official. And again, I know these guys are working hard. They're trying to do the best they can. But I tell you, the officials don't need to be the focus of the game. That's not what they're out there for.
6:21 to go after the 2 free throws by Hagdahl. The Titan lead has been cut to 40-35. That stopped that 7-0 run. Hagdahl with the basketball for Clay. Has Cyrus on him. Hagdahl again trying to spin it inside, backs off, hands it over on that wing once again to Jones. The steal by McKinstry. Jaden just kind of settled down. Hand it to a guard, Jaden. Finally gives it to Cyrus. Back over to Vaughn. 6 minutes to go in the basketball game. Titans lead at 40-35. 14 fouls on the Titans. There are 2 on Clay. Deep right baseline, Garcia. He brings it on that wing again. Back up top to Hornbeak. Hornbeak with Woolard on him. Hornbeak still between the legs a few times. Gets cut off by Hagdahl. Hornbeak in the paint. Drives it inside. How about the drive? Left side. Right handoff class by Hornbeak. Titan lead. 7, 42-35.
And that's CJ's strength. I'll tell you, he has great handles. Can go right or left. Great move. Gets in there. Makes it easy, too.
Ball up top with Hagdahl. Again, getting cut off by Cyrus. Got to keep him as far away from the basket as possible. Jones on the wing to Woolard. Back over to Hagdahl. Hagdahl drops it down low to Wagenfeld. And before the passes, even it gets in the hands of Wagenfeld, that call a foul on McKinstry, his 3rd.
Yeah. I tell you, Jaden has really done a good job this second half on Wagenfeld. He's doing he's kind of forcing it away a little farther out than he wants to set up and everything. He's making it a lot tougher for him.
15 foul on the Titans, 2 on Clay. The lob to Wagenfeld with McKinstry way up top. Hands it back over to Hagdahl. Hagdahl tries to take it baseline on Thomas. He likes to spin it in the inside. Spears thought about the top for a second. He passes it up. Spears drives it inside instead. He gets rejected by Shane Garcia. Oh, my. That was a great block by Shane Garcia, and they're going to nail Shane with the foul. Spears will go to the line for 2 free throws. I want to thank the presenting sponsor of all St. John's Jesuit game broadcasters, Taylor Auto. Steve Taylor from the Taylor Automotive family wants to welcome everyone into the Taylor team huddle with proud SJJ alum Steve Taylor, Nick Marconi, and Tom Cole. We are honored to be a part of St. John's Jesuit High School, proud to support Titan academics and athletics. Let's have another great season. Spears at the line, misses the first of the 2 free throws. Second one is up. That's hard off the back of the rim. No good. So Titans still maintain that 7-point lead after the 2 misses by Spears. But the only problem is now Titans with 16 fouls, Clay with 2. Kennedy Vaughn on that far side, so has a basketball in his hands. Hands it over to Hornbeak. Hornbeak with Hagdahl on him. Gets a nice little pick from Cyrus. CJ again hands it off to McKinstry. Back over to Garcia. Quickly on that wing to Vaughn. The Hornbeak. Hornbeak in the paint from about 10 feet away. The floater by CJ Hornbeak is good. 44-35. Titans and Hornbeak has really stepped up in this 4th quarter. Jones with the basketball. Gets cut off by Vaughn. Jones trying to take it all the way down. And I believe they're going to call the blocking foul on Kennedy. And Kennedy, I know you were playing hard, but, we don't need that kind of foul at this point in the game. Jones at the line for the 1-and-1 for the Clay Eagles. Now 17 fouls on the Titans. I want to thank UTMC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, proud sponsor of St. John's Athletics. They also provide bump clinics every Saturday morning throughout the high school basketball season to evaluate Friday night injuries. Find out more by calling 567-661-0328 and go Titans. Jones' first free throw is up, and that one is good. So now the foul situation again. Titans with 17 fouls. There are 2 on Clay. 4:21 to go in the game. After that free throw by Jones, Titan lead has been cut to 44-36. Not a single Clay Eagle underneath the basket on this free throw. Jones spins out that second free throw. So the Titans have an 8-point lead. 4:15 to go in this game. Vaughn crossing half court for the Titans. Hands it over to Hornbeek. It's a nice pick from Cyrus again. CJ drives it inside. CJ half glass, no good. McKinstry there for the board and good. That's about 3 times tonight off misses. McKinstry has been there for the rebound and the putbacks. Titans up by 10, 46-36. Hagdahl, he's going to try a 3. Way off the mark. Backside, Hornbeek with the rebound. Hornbeek again, quickly up the floor. Hornbeek delivers on the wing to Cyrus. Back over to Shane Garcia. They'll restart the offense with Kennedy Vaughn way up top. 30-35 to go in the game. Your Titans up by 10. Garcia is going to try to 3 from that left side. Shane Garcia with the 3. Timeout on the floor. 3:31 to go in the game. Titans now have opened up a 49-36 lead. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
Due to this unprecedented time, Taylor Kia is offering their biggest deals ever. We'll do everything we can to get you into a nicer, newer vehicle at a payment you can afford. Plus, we'll pay off your current lease or loan. Right now, drive away in a brand new Kia with 0 down, 0% financing for up to 75 months, and make no payments till 2021. Credit approval has never been so fast and easy. Just go to TaylorAuto.com and click our pre-approval banner. Plus, Taylor Kia is following all CDC guidelines and is now offering store to your door delivery. Shop any one of our 3 locations.
I'm Steve Taylor, and I want to see you in a Kia.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf after the 3 by Shane Garcia. 49-36 Titans, 3:31 to go in this game. 17 fouls on the Titans, 2 on the Eagles. And I'll tell you what, we've hit 4 threes on the night?
4 for 24.
4
correct.
for 24, but none bigger than that one by Shane.
Tell you, a lot better. Obviously, this quarter, if you notice, we're getting good. And we talked about that 3 at that time. Ball was moving around. Good shot there by Shane because he's stepping into the shot. He wasn't shooting the ball flat, but he was stepping into the shot. We had a little inside to outside action. Step in, knocks down the 3.
And again, C.J. Hornbeek, he's been getting some great picks up top by Thomas Cyrus, taking advantage of it, gets in the paint. He's either been shooting or he dishes out. Again, Titans up by 13 with 3:31.
2-3, 2-1-2, 2-3. They kind of had the 2 guys kind of playing in tandem up top. The first half, they mainly played 1-3-1.
I think we can turn the music off now, Bob. They're actually handing the ball out of bounds here. They've already thrown it in once. There we go. Bob, our athletic director, just had to. I was sitting here realizing, they even tried to throw in the ball in bounds. We had to have Bob finally go over and tell Gordon to turn the music off. Willard with the basketball for Clay. Crosses half court. Again, he has Vaughn on him. 3:20 to go now. Willard telling everybody to clear out. Willard still has that ball in his hands on that far baseline. Gets cut off by Kennedy. Drops it down low. Jaden McKinstry nearly comes up with a steal.
I'll tell you, Jaden's done a fantastic job this second half. We talked about don't let the big guy get positioned down low around that block. He hasn't. He's forcing him farther and farther away. He's done a good job. And I'm not sure if Wackenfall scored. Maybe 1 bucket at all.
Yeah, you know something? He's really had a tough second half.
Yeah.
He's got 12 points.
But how many is that? Most of it in the first half, John?
I think so, yeah.
Willard with the miss. Hornbeek there with the rebound. They're going to call the grab, I believe, on Willard. You know what's interesting in this way the second half has gone, especially the fourth quarter? Guys like Willard and Spear and those guys have been taking the shot. And hasn't been Hagdahl and Wagenfeld.
No, and I think, again, I credit that to the coaching staff for what they've done. They know the 2 guys that are scoring, that are hurting them out there. It's Wagenfall and the other young man, Haggenfall. they're the two, and they've done a great job of really limiting him, getting concessions out there, touches out there for any shot opportunities.
Shane Garcia on that far side just got fouled by Spears. So now, with 2:45 to go, still it's only the 14th foul on Clay. 49-36 Titans, 2:45 to go. This thing was tied 33-33 after 3, so the Clay Eagles have only scored 3 points so far in this fourth quarter.
I tell you, also what Clay's done, they went away from that 1-3-1 that was very effective, especially in the first half.
Vaughn with Hagdahl on him. Vaughn still owns the basketball, just kind of circulating around up top, just taking some time off the clock between the legs a few times. Again, the Hornbeek on that baseline. To Cyrus. Back door to Hornbeek. Hornbeek inside on Wagenfeld. Oh, my. What a tremendous fourth quarter for C.J. Hornbeek. Mays with the ball for Clay. Titan lead now 51-36. Again, the drive inside by Jones. He gets cut off. Spears again drives it inside. Spears gets the layup. Titans has got a little lazy there in the offensive side. Let Spears get the easy layup. But there's only 2 minutes to go in the game. Titans with a 51-38 lead. Vaughn walks it up the floor for the Titans. Right wing to Garcia. Garcia back up top to Kennedy. Coach Schoen wants to talk for a tad. 1:50 to go in the game. Titans lead at 51-38. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
This is Sean Savage, SJJ Class of 88. Friday Night Lights is more appreciated this year than ever. For 6 months, fields and tracks have been empty and stadiums, arenas silent. Now a glimmer of hope. Players on the field competing and coaches molding futures. The tradition continues. Perspective has been delivered to all of us in 2020. Let's pray for everyone suffering in this pandemic. Let's also pray for the health of both teams competing tonight. St. John Berkman, pray for us. St. Ignatius Loyola, pray for us. Hail the blue and gold.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. 1:50 to go in the game. The Titans lead at 51-38. 17 fouls on the Titans, 4 on the Eagles. Got to ask you, John, how many points does Hornbeek have in this fourth?
In the fourth, I'm not sure. He has 14 now for the game. I don't know where he was after 3, though. I didn't look at that, though.
But again, I mean, actually, C.J. Hornbeek controlling that basketball has made a tremendous difference in this fourth quarter.
He's done a great job. He's recognized what they're doing, and not just scoring-wise. He's had a couple of nice, really good passes down there as people are cutting to the basket.
Garcia inbounds it to McKinstry. Jaden gives it right back up top to Brady. So it's Lichtenberg, McKinstry, Garcia, Cyrus, and John Abeto now on the floor for the Titans. Giving us the senior some playing time. McKinstry, the cut on the inside, but on the miss. But there's Abeto with the rebound. And the putback, John Abeto with the offensive rebound. 2 points for John Abeto, 53-38 Titans. The ball in the hands of Jones. Jones tries to bring it inside. Left hand again off glass. The little man, I tell you what, Jones only goes 5'8". With the bucket, Titan lead has been cut to 53-40, but there's only 1:17 left in this game. Cyrus, Lichtenberg, Garcia, Andrew Miller now. Andrew Miller now coming in for Jaden McKinstry. So the first senior off the floor is Jaden McKinstry. A round of applause for Jaden McKinstry. The other senior, Andrew Miller, comes on the floor for the Titans. This time, Kennedy will come in for Brady Lichtenberg. Another round of applause for another senior. Our senior quarterback, Brady Lichtenberg, coming off the floor. Great night for senior night. And I'll tell you what, there's going to be some smiles on their faces because they'll be co-champs in the track when this night's over.
I tell you, they came back when they had to. Clay, you got to give Clay all the credit. Clay made it very tough for us tonight for 3 quarters, tied at the end of 3 quarters and everything. But I tell you, they've done a great job tonight.
2 more seniors getting subs. Shane Garcia, Abeto, after making that bucket moments ago. And now I believe we're going to sub for Thomas Cyrus as well. And Joseph Taylor, the freshman, will come in for Thomas Cyrus. Again, the crowd, another round of applause for Thomas Cyrus. And I got to believe the last one being sub 4, we're going to have Andrew Miller just sitting out there, number 22. He'll be the last one. He'll be the last senior to come off the floor for the Titans. So now you have Mitchell Mahalik, Andrew Miller, Joseph Taylor, Kennedy Vaughn, and Toller on the floor for the Titans for the final 1:15. Great effort by the seniors today. I know It wasn't pretty, but sometimes it isn't. How about Andrew Miller inside? Wide open, Andrew Miller with the layup for the Titans. Long with the basketball for Clay. 59 seconds to go in this basketball game. Titans on the lead, 55-40. It's all subs right out there right now. The drive inside, no good. Rebound, Vaughn. We still need to get Mitchell Mahalik on the board for this season. And there it is, the final one. Andrew Miller, Carter Binkowski in for Andrew Miller. High fives for Andrew Miller as well. Andrew Miller, Brady Lichtenberg, Shane Garcia all getting together. Thomas Iris, John Abeto as well. A really special season for this group. The ball belongs to Clay in the hands of Long again. 40 seconds to go. Joseph Taylor on Long. Long still drilling the basketball. Finally hands it on the wing to Zach Woolard, who's out in the game for Clay. He spins it inside. Gets cut off by Toller. Long again. Gets caught in that baseline. Mitchell Mahalik comes up with the steal. Mitchell hands it to Toller. 20 seconds to go until the Titans complete senior night, also complete a season. Well, they'll be co-champs in the track with Finley and Lima Sr. Binkowski to Toller. Toller in the paint, back over to Vaughn. Lobs it over to Binkowski. Binkowski the layup, but he gets blocked on the inside. He hands it to Toller instead. The buzzer is going to sound on the bucket by Toller. The Titans win it 57-40. It wasn't pretty, but it's a win, and it's a co-championship in the track. We'll talk about it when we come back. You're listening to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
Hey, Titan fans, when you're following your team on the road, choose the Titan Preferred Hotel Group in Maumee with free hot breakfast daily, indoor pools, and spacious guest rooms. You can count on us for a successful stay every time. Homewood Suites, Country Inn and Suites, and Fairfield by Marriott are proud to partner with St. John's Jesuit High School to offer an exclusive fan rate. Call one of the preferred hotels directly today and mention the St. John's Jesuit High School rate to receive your discount. And go Titans!
UT Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, proud sponsors of St. John's Athletics. They strive to relieve pain and improve function so their patients can safely return to sports and activities of daily living. UTMC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, 1000 Regency Court, Suite 212, at the corner of Lasky and Talmadge. There you'll find primary and specialty physicians, x-ray and physical therapy professionals specializing in sports medicine. Find out more by calling 567-661-0328. And go Titans!
Midland Title is a proud sponsor of St. John's Jesuit Athletics. Midland Title is a locally owned and operated business that prides itself on giving back to the community. Midland Title team members are active volunteers, working with organizations such as the Boys and Girls Club, Victory Center, Junior League of Toledo, and the Ronald McDonald House. Midland Title partners Neil Mahoney and Don Muhort are both proud 1983 St. John's Jesuit graduates. Remember, it's your choice, so choose Midland Title for your title and escrow needs. 419-255-0126.
This is the best graduation party I've ever been to. I'm jealous. You've got it all. Cotton candy machine, chocolate fountain, pig roaster, slushy machine, and you've even got your own hot dog cart. Wow.
It's easier than you think. When I throw a party, I always use Great Lakes Rental. They have all the unique items I need to make my party one people will remember for years. Just go to GreatLakesRents.com.
Great Lakes Rental. Check them out online or stop by their new location in Perrysburg or their Alexis Road location.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. The Titans complete senior night with a co-championship in the track. It was 33-33 after three quarters. Titans wound up pulling this one out 57-40. They finished the regular season 13-4 overall, 6-1 in the track. Clay falls to 4-11 overall, 2-5 in the track. And I got to tell you, Clay, they may have 4 wins in the regular season, but they really, really had a tremendous season. Clay played everybody really tough. They played us tough for three quarters, but in the end, the Titans pulled out 57-40. Post-game show brought to you by Great Lakes Rental. A Titan seniors graduation will be here before you know it. It's never too early to plan your party. Call Great Lakes Rental to reserve your tents, tables, and chairs. And again, you look at tonight, John, it was like, again, it wasn't great for a long time, but still found a way.
Yeah, through three quarters, it was kind of scary, but we kind of turned it on there in the fourth quarter, and we put it on them. So Coach Schoen's heading up here. We'll turn it over to him.
Well, let's throw a headset on Coach Schoen and let's talk about this one. It's like, there's a scene in like the League of Their Own movie, with Tom Hanks as the manager and like, nothing where he's talking about winning things and everything to winning is hard. It was hard tonight, but you found a way.
Yeah. I mean, Clay is very good. I mean, Clay is a good team, and Frank and Noah are a problem, and their guards are just tough enough. And then, I mean, the lid was on the rim. I thought, people will say he shot too many threes and stuff. I thought we got good shots. You make a couple and the game changes. We did a little better job of getting it at the rim in the second half. And then finally the ball went in a little bit for us finally, which was great to see. And I think every guy did a little bit. I mean, and I told them right there, I'm really proud of them for finding a way. I mean, championship teams, even when you don't play your best, which we obviously didn't today, we still found a way to win, and that's what you got to do.
And again, people have to realize this is 3 games in 4 days. We played last night at Lima on the road.
Yeah, we got home at 11 last night.
We got home late, and then and again, this is not an evening game like you normally would be. It's an afternoon game at 3. And obviously sluggish and everything, but we woke up when it counted. And I thought fourth quarter we looked extremely well offensively and defensively. And I tell you, the second half, I thought Jay McKinstry in particular, playing the big guy, Wackenfall, did a great job of forcing him off the block.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. I think maybe he scored 1 bucket in the second half. I mean,
he did a nice job with him. Frank's the load, and Jaden, we've talked about before. I don't think he gets enough credit for the defense he's had against some of those big guys in our league, and he did a really nice job. He had a really good couple offensive rebounds, which huge for us, which was great. So I was proud of him.
I thought it was huge. He just took him out of the game completely. And CJ, I thought CJ
did some big-time takes in the fourth quarter and kind of willed his way into getting some baskets for us and making a big separation.
One thing I talk about him all the time, he's got great handles, and he can go left or right. And not only did he take it, he had a couple really sweet passes, too, and everything. It came off all the penetration.
And I told him just right there, I said, teams to show you sometimes how good you can be and how bad you can be. And we did that in less than 24 hours, I think. But we found a way. So I'm very proud. And the craziness of all this stuff going on to win a championship is a pretty cool thing. And we haven't won one in 3 years now. So it's a great way to end the regular season, and I'm just proud of the team.
The other thing, too, is today is Saturday. We don't play till next Friday. They get actually a day off. And now you can actually practice.
Yeah, we're going to have to reintroduce them to what actual practice is. So it'll be very good next week to be a part of to get some of that. And then we get to, I think our guys will probably be a little frustrated with the way they played on their court on senior day. But, I think that they get to right that wrong next Friday because we get lucky enough that we get to play at home.
The thing is, you look at a combination of things. You play 2 emotional games against Findlay and Lima Senior. You knew it was at stake there. This is really, we use the term trap game a lot. But again, when the emotions are high on senior night, you just played late last night. It really probably had to be hard just to kick it in gear tonight.
Yeah, and then people are telling you how good you are and blah, blah, blah. And Jordan Strax texted me saying, did Lima sit guys and stuff like that? It's just, so it's the wide range of things there. And we really had to earn it today, and which makes it kind of cooler in some ways. It'd have been really nice to be sharp the whole time, which we weren't. But
what's weird is when I showed up today, I was talking to Coach Moss, and I thought there was a point in the third quarter where I think you took the life out of Lima Senior. I don't think it had anything to do with guys in the lineup. I think you guys just had a little more will last night to win that game.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was proud. It was a good win.
The problem is the media all year. I've been amazed, and especially when we do stuff, they come up. That doesn't surprise me with George Strack. Right. We all know about the fake news he puts out a lot of times. So,
yeah, no doubt. I'm going to go celebrate with these boys.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well deserved.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. Again, we'll talk more about it when we come back and listen to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
Have you been to La Petite Gourmet? If not, it's time to give them a try. La Petite Gourmet is Mommy's freshest alternative for carry-out and catering. Located on Weatherfield Court in Maumee, La Petite Gourmet offers signature sandwiches and wraps, a variety of salads, and soup du jour, all prepared fresh to order. Open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. For carry-out orders, call 419-866-6343. See the complete menu online at lapetitegourmet.com. LaPetiteGourmet.com. La Petite Gourmet, located at 6546 Weatherfield Court in Maumee.
With locations in Toledo, Bowling Green, and Oregon, Associated Eye Care offers eye care for the whole family. Specialty eye care, including cornea, glaucoma, neuro, and pediatrics. Associated Eye Care is a full-service optical center, providing designer and budget-friendly frames, contacts, and their own lab. They have experienced opticians who provide personalized customer service, including comprehensive ophthalmology and optometry, cataract surgery, and they accept most insurance. New patients are welcome at all locations. Learn more at ToledoIMD.com.
St. John's Jesuit High School and Academy is Northwest Ohio's premier Catholic Jesuit school for young men in grades 6 through 12.
Whether in the classroom, in competition, on the stage, or in the community, a Jesuit education empowers students to their fullest potential to learn, to lead, and to love.
Find out what sets St. John's Jesuit apart. Be a Titan for a day. Call the Office of Admissions at 419-720-0757.
We are St. John's Jesuit.
Students form daily to be men for others.
Due to this unprecedented time, Taylor Kia is offering their biggest deals ever. We'll do everything we can to get you into a nicer, newer vehicle at a payment you can afford. Plus, we'll pay off your current lease or loan. Right now, drive away in a brand new Kia with 0 down, 0% financing for up to 75 months, and make no payments till 2021. Credit approval has never been so fast and easy. Just go to TaylorAuto.com and click our pre-approval banner. Plus, Taylor Kia is following all CDC guidelines and is now offering store-to-your-door delivery. Shop any one of our 3 locations.
I'm Steve Taylor, and I want to see you in a Kia.
And welcome back to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf. The Titans found a way against the Clay Eagles. It was 33-33 after 3 quarters. The Titans pulled it out. Final was 57-40. Titans now finish the season 13-4 overall, 6-1 in the track, and of course they are co-champs in the track with Lima Senior and Findlay. Clay drops to 4-11 overall, 2-5 in the conference. And again, we've mentioned this numerous times, and like Big John and I were always watching Davey 1. You look at those scores from Clay this year. They had leads on Northview. They had leads on a lot of good teams this year. Had a lead on us tonight as well. But St. John's found a way against the Clay Eagles to win it 57-40. Post-game show brought to you by Great Lakes Rental. Want to take your party to the next level? We have dunk tanks, interactive games, and slush machines. Check it out at GreatLakesParty.com. Final game stats brought to you by UTMC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Proud sponsors of St. John's Athletics. They also provide bump clinics every Saturday morning throughout the high school basketball season to evaluate Friday night injuries. Find out more by calling 567-661-0328 and go Titans. Big John with those final numbers.
Yeah, the Clay Eagles scored 40 points on 14 of 32 shooting for 44%, 14 of 26 inside, 0 of 6 from three-point range. They were 12 of 18 from the foul line. Clay had 25 rebounds, including 5 offensive rebounds, and they ended the night with 5 steals and 1 block. Individually, Frank Wagenfeld had 12 points for the Eagles. Keegan Calkins had 10, and Noah Hagdahl had 10 for them. Nice kind of balanced scoring. They only had 5 guys get on the scoring sheet, though. Frank Wagenfeld was actually 5 of 7 shooting for those 12 points. He led them with 10 of their 25 rebounds and 2 of their 5 offensive rebounds. And he also had their block. For the Titans were led by C.J. Hornbeek with 14 points. Brady Lichtenberg had 10. Jaden and Shane both had 8. Thomas and Andrew Miller had 5. Justin Toller 4. John Obedo 2. And Kennedy Vaughn had 1 after his game last night. For the 57 points for the Titans. They were 23 of 56 shooting for 41%. 19 of 32 inside, only 4 of 24 from three-point range. The Titans were 7 of 9 from the foul line. The Titans had 29 rebounds, including 12 offensive. They had 16 assists, 10 steals, and a block. I already gave you the individual points. Rebounds, we were led in rebounding by Jaden McKinstry with 6. Shane Garcia and Thomas Zyrus both had 4 for the Titans. C.J. Hornbeek had 6 assists tonight. Thomas Zyrus had 3. Jaden McKinstry led us in steals with 3. And the one thing I want to point out is that we were 2 for 22 shooting threes for the first 3 quarters when we really struggled. In that fourth quarter when we took over the game, we were 2 for 2. So we only took a couple threes, and we took them when they counted and when they mattered, and we made them. It was a big difference between the first 4 quarters and the or the first 3 quarters in the fourth quarter.
Titans celebrating on the floor, cutting down the nets. Of course, the final loop was cut by Jaden McKinstry. He actually has the net around his shoulders right now. Parents are on the floor taking shots of their kids. You got the freshman Joseph Taylor getting to enjoy the moment. But again, those 6 seniors, what a special night for them. Thomas Cyrus, Jaden McKinstry, Brady Lichtenberg, Andrew Miller, John Abetto, and Shane Garcia. Congratulations, guys. You are co-champs in the track. We'll wrap things up here from the Titan Dome. When we come back, you'll listen to Titan Basketball on 107.7 The Wolf.
This is Sean Savage, SJJ Class of 88. Friday Night Lights is more appreciated this year than ever. For 6 months, fields and tracks have been empty and stadiums, arenas silent. Now a glimmer of hope. Players on the field competing and coaches molding futures. The tradition continues. Perspective has been delivered to all of us in 2020. Let's pray for everyone suffering in this pandemic. Let's also pray for the health of both teams competing tonight. St. John Berkman, pray for us. St. Ignatius Loyola, pray for us. Hail the blue and gold.
Hey, Titan fans, when you're following your team on the road, choose the Titan Preferred Hotel Group in Maumee with free hot breakfast daily, indoor pools, and spacious guest rooms. You can count on us for a successful stay every time. Homewood Suites, Country Inn and Suites, and Fairfield by Marriott are proud to partner with St. John's Jesuit High School to offer an exclusive fan rate. Call one of the preferred hotels directly today and mention the St. John's Jesuit High School rate to receive your discount. And go Titans!
UT Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, proud sponsors of St. John's Athletics. They strive to relieve pain and improve function so their patients can safely